because I'm worth it.
Yeah.
Hi everyone.
Hi.
I love our intro. I feel like we can never change that. If we're still here in 10 years, it's got to stay that because it's just
Oh God.
fun.
We'll look back at it and be like, we used to be so pretty.
Look how hot we were.
Speak for yourself.
This dude's like, I'm
Those
always gonna
days
be
are
hot.
long gone.
Oh gosh.
Anyway, how are you guys doing? How's your weekend?
It's been cold. I've had my friend's over right now playing with my Dyson because she couldn't get in her door. We're sitting
That's how cold
outside.
it is.
Yeah, the door is one of those like battery operated open key thingies, and she doesn't have the key, so it just wouldn't open. And they changed the batteries recently. If Chad is thinking the batteries died, and
That
now she
sucks.
gets to stay at my humble abode with my
Isn't
Dyson.
that just like child labor? Like if children come round and you just make them hoover the house for you? Like, no, I promise, it's a toy.
Not a child. She's not a child.
Oh no. Who else plays with a Dyson?
No,
Who else
no,
would be
it's a Dyson.
entertained by a Dyson?
Women.
That's why I thought,
A
like, oh, it must be a
woman.
child. It's like, oh my god, this woman's like, have you seen the vacuum power on
No,
this?
no,
this is
no, no,
amazing.
no.
It's the Dyson hair dryer that curls your hair, so she's playing with that.
That's
thing
even
right
more boring than a Hoover. At least a
Calendar.
Hoover does it. Oh my god, this really blows.
What-
What else is there to be
now. That
astonished by?
blows
Oh,
too,
this
I swear to you, that blows a lot of in different. Okay, sorry, now it's weird. I made it weird.
this blows too. Like everything in my house blows. It's like, wait.
Yeah.
I want a Dyson. If I was there, I would be playing with her Dyson.
Yeah, because my hair looks so good, and
I know, I noticed it. It's all curly and pretty.
I've convinced Kara that she wants a Dyson. She has a Dyson now. I'm like, wicked.
I put it on my wish list because I have a lot of hair, so those things I heard are very
Is that like Dyson's entire thing? He's just going to only make products that suck or blow. That seems to be like I never expected
Pretty
that
much.
he would make a hairdryer. That seems really out of. He did Hoovers, then
Well,
he did
it's-
fans,
so
then
the
he did
cool-
hand dryers, and now
No,
he's moving into
Now,
women's
Dyson.
beauty.
Now we're gonna lose Disparu here, but the really cool thing about a Dyson is that it comes with like certain attachments if you want to do different hairstyles. So if you're traveling, you bring one thing and you can straighten it, curl it. So it's very.
Well, surely that's
convenient.
lots of things if you bring in attachments.
You had to wait until 6 step, didn't you?
No,
I got Bobo.
I'm not that Machiavellian. I wish I was.
I almost
see,
spat it
Kara
out.
gets it.
Mm.
We need that type of technology
Is
for our
that what it
hair.
is? It's like, yeah, I need a jet engine on my face. It's essentially to control my hair. I need the power of a jet engine.
Hey,
Yeah.
you know, I would say whatever they do with their vacuums and their hair dryers and their fans is the most fantastic thing. Now I want a
The
Dyson
fans are
fan.
objectively worse than normal fan by just by
Why?
standard definition. Because a normal fan, the blades just blow straight at you, whereas a Dyson fan, it's like, oh, it's bladeless. It's not bladeless. The blade is in the bottom, so it uses the blade to fire the air up, and then it has to turn 90 degrees to go at the front. As it turns the 90 degrees, it loses power.
So what I'm hearing is the Dyson is a power bottom.
The power is in the bottom, yes.
Yes.
You had to think about that. He's like, well,
And the
you
heating
got
element.
me.
Some of them have a hot and cold bottom, you know. It can change depending on what you're after.
You can choose what you want, however you want that.
Anyways, I'm gonna cheers first off because I brought out my Nightmare Before Christmas glass for Catherine O'Hara. So sad.
May
passed.
she rest in peace.
Yeah, we'll bring this up. Since we're having
didn't
fun
bring
and
up what I
laughing,
was going to bring up if that was going to be next.
that could be the next one, Disparu. But we'll have a saucy moment for Miss O'Hara because man, that was some sad news. Especially when they're not like sick. You know, I get it. She was 71. She was up there a bit, but when they seem like they're in fine health, and then all of a sudden it's just like, oh yeah, they passed away. And then Macaulay Culkin had to come out and drop this quote that I was just like, oh no, I don't need to cry right now. I don't need to cry right now.
I think, was it the studio? Someone was about to go on a press tour and they called the entire thing off when they heard.
Oh, I don't know.
Well, she was one of like probably the most beloved actresses by everybody. She was just good with everybody, right? Because I remember I was watching the John Candy documentary, and I had no idea that they were tight. That there was like a kind of like a Saturday Night Live thing in Canada. I don't know if you heard about this, X-Ray, because you live there, but they had some kind of like I forgot what it's called. Someone in chat will probably
City?
What?
Second City, maybe?
I think it was Second City. I think that's what it was. She was on that with John Candy, and they were really close, and a lot of actors that I didn't even know were on there. So she, yeah.
Everyone's saying SCTV. I don't know what that stands for.
Is that Second City TV?
I don't know. I didn't really watch TV much. Second City's from Chicago. Well, there's the Second City in Toronto as well.
Okay. And yeah, she was great in Schitt's Creek. That was that. I feel like I want to say that it was like underrated, but I know a lot of people did watch that show, but not like really in my circle. Like I'll talk about it with friends, and they never watched it. But she was so funny in that. And then obviously, I think just because of nostalgia reasons, my favorite was her in Home Alone, Mom. Like that was such a good role. But also Sally in Nightmare Before Christmas. She's had a lot of good ones.
Iconic, almost.
Iconic, yeah. Because she has such range, right? Like she's the sweet mom in Home Alone, and then like in Beetlejuice, she's like the artsy, just like out there crazy wife. Same with Schitt's Creek. She's kind of the same character.
Like a little kooky.
Yeah, very kooky. It's actually really funny. I don't remember. Most of the time when I fall down like these holes of watching certain shows like that are popular that I never watched, it's because I'm homesick or something, or it was during the pandemic, and I'm just like, okay, I'll check it out. And I was surprised at how funny that show was.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Wow. Very sad.
Disparu.
You can hug him when you go to MegaCon.
I was gonna. How much? My brain is just going. How is that supposed to work? That was the only thing I could. I was like,
go like this.
No, because that's too far to the. That's too close to the clapping. That's not gonna work.
I wish I had my drunk 3PO plushie to hug.
Yeah, then you like hug the plushie.
Oh my god!
Yeah,
I remember.
I have a hat. Here you go.
I have one of the early renditions of Jay. I think where his booty is so big, it's almost like. Scary.
The first time I met him, it's like, whoa.
That boy got a booty.
Or Jay comes and asks for a hug and he gets objectified. Sorry.
It's not my fault. That's what the
How's she supposed to help it? When there's an arse like that, she can't control herself.
It's literally like sticking out so far, like a Kim Kardashian.
Like, put it away.
She's talking about the plushie chat. Calm down.
Like this was.
Look, he brought this on himself when he decided to sign the plushie's arse. That's his own decision. Yeah. Well, it was going to go down in history.
Oh no, the chat. I'm so sorry, Jay. It's going to follow him forever.
Jay always never. Well, no, wait. What am I saying? Always never. Jay never skips leg day. Extra booty workouts.
Look, at least he didn't get a tattoo of his own signature over his own arse. That would have been a commitment to the bit.
Anyway,
no one comes to this stream for grown-up adult chat.
Oh no, god! Well, they come for another type of grown-up adult chat.
Speaking of which, you're asking what I was doing first. Well, secondly, there's going to be the second bit. I was getting very angry. I was getting very angry at babies. I tell you, some of these babies are absolute scum.
Baby blender?
Absolute scum. I did see the baby blender went around Twitter. Did you see it? Loads of people were like, what the hell is this? Yeah, comes around periodically.
People get so scared.
But the first one is, I saw this going around. It is an article from a while ago, but it is funny.
Sorry, here.
So these are a list of the all-time greatest films directed by women.
Oh my god, I'm ready.
Well, no, we only really need to see one of them, and it's the 20th. We'd start at the top 20, as ever, because I think there's like 111. I think they included every single movie written by women in this entire thing. But 20 is the best. We scroll all the way down. How long? Let's see. We'd never go through all of this. Oh my god, we're only at 30.
He's already done.
I haven't heard of some of these movies.
The Matrix by Lily and Lana Wachowski.
They're men. Okay, they are men. What the heck?
They were men at that point. That's the crazy
still
part.
men because they still have
Well,
PPs.
The fourth one wasn't, and that one was ass. The first three were men. If anything, we prove that men are better directors. We set forward the experiment, we ran the experiment, we found the answer.
That's the only reason he wanted to show that.
That is just there is this one as well. This one, I'll have to check the comments for that one. This really enraged me. I tell you, this should not be allowed. This kind of rampant cheating. So this is a crawling contest for babies, right?
I was gonna say, why are you mad at babies? But here we go.
Yeah, it's a crawling contest.
Why are we?
And everyone's like, go. There's all the mums are at the other end, and they're all like, come on, kids. And then this little brat, that one, she comes along, and the parents are like, go on, come to us. And this one stands up and just legs it. Starts running along to the mum, and all the mum's like, oh my god, that's amazing. I'm like, no, that's cheating is what that is. That is like a three-legged race, and like you've actually got... You're not even tied together. I was.
He's like, I don't care about a baby's first
Think of the morals you're teaching this tiny child. You can't just run to the end.
This is a crawling contest. You have to be on all fours. Forces baby to crawl.
And then there was another one. If you're like, the baby was at fault there. Look at what scientists are doing. Could we cure cancer? No. Let's have babies surrounded by snakes and see if they get afraid.
What is wrong?
Of course they wouldn't. Babies don't know.
It's literally, let's just put snakes around babies.
Wait, what kind of snake are these? This is insane.
Actually, a girl can't even be by geckos.
No, I would cry. I would die and cry and oh my god. What is wrong with these parents? They allow this.
This dude thinks this is peak comedy right here.
No, but they're like, human babies aren't born afraid of snakes. You haven't proved that at all. They can't get away from them. Like, what are they supposed to do? Wiggle off the floor. All you've proven is that the fear of snakes, like, genetically comes into humans later. I probably have seen snakes, but I don't meet snakes. Yet I still don't want to do them because they bite you. And they're like, this child that can't escape this room isn't being terrified of the snakes.
In other science news, I saw this article and almost died. So there's, diseases that get shortened into abbreviations, and you have to be, to make it easier, because some of them are really long. But we have this thing called non-invasive Group A streptococcal disease, which
nitrogen
in short form is NI gas. I don't even want to say it. How do you say it?
You can't say it. There's no way.
Could you say okay, I'm gonna say it slowly. Knee. Like gas.
I was about to highlight Epic Mike's comment. I'm glad I didn't.
Yeah. Look, it is just
the babies.
Like some people can get really confused. Like there is a certain place in the world where every man would love to go on holiday, and then you find out it's all a big scam. There isn't actually a place in the world called the island of Lesbos. It doesn't exist.
What?
See, there's a geography joke.
That totally went over my head.
There's a place called the island of Lesbos, but it's spelt the same.
Lesbos. I bet you their U-Haul business is just booming.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, be careful what you name your abbreviations. You never know what you're gonna get.
You're gonna get canceled.
Well, Star Trek found that out, didn't they? They come out with an STD was one of their shows. It was focused around the burn, and they're like,
Someday,
don't worry, we won't make this mistake again. And their next show was called SA. And he's like, you couldn't make worse. names for your shows.
Should we call it Saint S.A. S.T.S.A.? Excuse me. Oh my god.
I wouldn't give it
That was
sainthood.
quiet after that.
Although it would have to die first to become a saint, so, you know.
I hope
Every
for it to
cloud.
die. Every episode that I've watched, and it's so sad because I've watched the original series, and then you watch this crap, and you're like, what went wrong between 60 years? It's
A lot.
sad.
The people making the show. That's what
People are
basically what it
wrong,
is.
yeah.
Like, the current people making the show can't even understand what the original track is. You even see it when they're talking about it. They're just going, well, it's about inclusion. Do you think it's about anything else? No, that's it. That's about as much as they go. There was lots of people on it. It's like, well, congratulations.
Literally, like, I watched it so long ago, but I can just say space and exploration. I think they literally say it in the show too.
I don't know. I never watched.
Which Star Trek are you on
Loading.
about?
Original series. Like, I'm just trying to, from my memory, that's probably
the
what.
opening, like the opening. Did they said that?
Yeah, the original intro sequences to Boldly Go where no one has gone before.
Yeah.
To
Like,
explore new
just-
frontiers and all that kind of stuff. But that's the surface level. It was like, this is why all the different races are aspects of humanity. It was to set up a situation and then explore that situation from the different perspective of different aspects of humanity. So the previous episode was about what is better, words or force? Well, the actual answer is that force wins. And so that was an interesting thing that he could have looked at. It's like, well, you can be as diplomatic as you want, but if the other guy just wants to punch you, you can't be diplomatic with him. But if you're much stronger, you can be diplomatic with a child, because it doesn't matter if the child's punching your legs. You've got a bigger stick, and he can't do any damage to you. That was actually the end of the episode, but they didn't realize that's what they were saying. What they needed, because the entire episode was words are better. Well, they could have done something like, well, maybe you could have had diplomatic people getting more... like set up a fight like they did in the previous one, but the diplomacy got more people on side versus just a few guys that were really strong, and so they beat them in force that way. Or you would have needed a Klingon who is just like, no, force wins. You can talk about however you want, but force will obviously win, and then you play off the different races against each other. In Starfleet Academy, all the races are the same. They're basically just all humans with different cosmetics.
They LARPed a battle. That's how sad it was. What Klingon would do that?
It's dishonorable, yeah. And people are like, well, obviously he knew. Well, if he knew, that's worse. It would be better if he actually got convinced he beat you.
It's less honorable that you faked it.
Well,
You
they didn't
treated
even
us
fake
as
it properly, so they just flew through them and stopped firing and weren't taking any damage.
Oh.
Now, if this was old Star Trek, they would have been like, vent the warp core through the plasma emitters, and they would have made it look as if they were genuinely being destroyed. They would have faked losing the battle to convince them. Whereas in this, it's like, well, no, it's diplomacy if everyone knows that you're manipulating them.
And then she didn't even like tell them that like I concede. She's just like, stop shooting. They'll know. No.
Yeah, well,
in the normal
it was-
battle, they would have been just, shot.
It's because the original Star Trek was done from a male perspective, whereas this is done from a female perspective. So it was done from the ones of the captain, who's like, well, I used to bang him in a corner. And it's like, well, he'll know that I wouldn't actually want to kill him. And that's the way it was. She was relying on her personal relationship with him.
Oh my God. Did you not think it was so awkward seeing them try to fake this relationship that they had before, like try to show underlying tension when it was laid on?
And he turned her down. I did like the line, though. Oh, you always get angry when you don't get what you want.
I also like that they dislodged the clit part of the USS Athena to go into battle.
Oh yeah, Az messaged me about that, and when I did like where the ship used its warp, it went into warp speed with impulse engines, because we've already seen in episode 1 they went for the warp core. That's in the tail. All the warp engine, the nacelles and everything are all at the tail end, so that middle bit can't warp. It doesn't.
I didn't think of that. Oh my God.
It's clearly got impulse engines on the back, but it can't warp. And it's like, well, it can now.
Oh my God. But because they clearly know how Star Trek works.
Well, they've kind of done
Barely.
themselves into written themselves into a corner because the ship is. I thought they'd just been up and down between the ship and the thing, but now the ship is actually where all the students live, and so they were like, "Well, we'll protect the kids from a battle," which is a good idea. But they've designed the ship in such a way that you actually can't separate it. I think in Star Trek they even said that when they separated the saucer section, it was limited in speed and things. But this doesn't think that's important. It's so busy about the feelings, it's not concerned about like the mechanics of how things work.
And that is so important to nerds. Like, they will pick apart every little thing engineering wise if you do not.
Yeah, but this show is more concerned with like the
Feelings.
social element. It is the interactions between the people, it's their feelings, it's how they work together and stuff.
It's
All the
annoying.
actual technology, the mechanics, the lore, keeping things consistent, that kind of just, we don't really care about that. That's a lower importance to them. Everyone on the crew seems to agree, though. That's the strange part. It doesn't feel like any of the writers are like, no, mine's going to be a really Star Trek episode at any point. And the next one, it's going to be the hologram, like the 56 IQ hologram, solving Cisco's mystery. So we're going to have to put up with a complete mentalist for an entire episode dealing with Cisco.
I mean, I never knew who Cisco was. Seems like a
Oh,
pretty.
you've not seen Deep Space Nine?
No.
Okay, so
I'm just
Deep
curious
Space
also.
Nine, when it first started, I didn't watch it because I didn't like the first season. I've gone back since, and now I like the first season. It's a bit like Enterprise in that way. But it gets really good. It gets far better as it goes along. They get the Defiant, so because it's set on a space station, get the Defiant, they can start going off, and it's like gives more varied stories and things. I think not giving them a ship is an issue, and I think Star Trek is best with at least a ship to go off for episodes and stuff. But Cisco, a lot of people have in their head the idea that Star Trek is all like peace, love, it's all diplomacy, it's not a war, it's not a military at all, everyone talks everything out and all that. Cisco comes along and goes, no, not me. Like, there's a variety of captains in Starfleet, and Cisco legitimately commits war crimes. Like,
he's like the militant one out of all of them.
He is the man that will make the hard decisions. This has always been a thing with Starfleet, is that they are so naive they would just get defeated. But the Starfleet, because it was a masculine institution, knew that you needed actual men to get the job done, they would sacrifice their selves and their morality so that Picard could have his perfect, like he could be the peacekeeper, but you still needed the people that were going to get down in the filth. And Cisco at one point is just like, he's pissed off at a guy, and he's like, load torpedoes. I'm like, what you doing? He's like, load torpedoes, fire. Like, are you sure? Fire. And he fires the torpedoes at this planet after giving them warning, and he just makes the planet uninhabitable for like 10,000 years. And then he's like, next planet.
He's like Section 31 if they were openly Section 31.
Section 31 was introduced in Deep Space Nine.
Okay.
Deep Space Nine is the one that started to analyze more about Starfleet and could it actually survive on its own? Did it need something else? Like what is it? I think it's the Purple Moonlight or something like that. It is the very well known speech of Cisco where he basically is going, this horrific thing happened, but I can live with it. He's like, I can live with it. I can live with it. And he's like coping because he's done a horrific thing and he's trying to convince himself that he can cope with what he's done, but it was for the best. And you just don't get those storylines with like Picard.
That is like, it's really tough. Humans have done that for so long, doing bad things for the good of the world. And that's a very compelling story.
Well,
maybe I should watch it.
No, Deep Space Nine is great, and it moves on to like big wars and stuff. So you have huge fleets fighting each other. It's really cool, but it's always been because this is what Star Trek does. The way that Kurtzman said he writes these episodes is he comes up with an end feeling that he wants to make, and then he tries to write a story from there backwards to make the feeling that he wants. Whereas Star Trek was like, it came up with a question. And then, because it had built good characters and races where they were all aspects of humanity, the story played out for itself because it's like, well, take that purple one. Is one person's life worth saving millions? And would you kill them? And would a Starfleet captain kill them? And then because of that, it has Cisco's personality, then it has Cardassian's personality, and then it has the crew and what they think about it and what they do, and then their interactions. And so the entire story just comes out from one question, whereas Starfleet Academy is, isn't talking good. Let's all get along and be equal. And they're like, let's try and make what story gives us that lesson. It just doesn't work.
Let's explore the Triad Klingon family.
Yeah, I missed that at first.
I told you. Okay.
But all Klingons look the same to me.
I was about to say, to be honest, the brother, the dad, the other dad, all look the same.
The other father and the brother, I think I assumed they were the same, even when I knew that at one point this brother is dead on the floor and the other father is over him. And I think when it comes to Starfleet, my brain just swerves and autocorrect things. So I never knew, and I never noticed that the speech at the start was wrong, because I know the speech. So I think my brain just auto-played it, and I didn't know there was words missing.
Your brain does fill in the gaps sometimes, so I think they were really hoping no one would notice. If they themselves even noticed, and that's a problem.
They didn't do anything. So there's two dads, but they both play the same role, they believe the same things. I'm not even sure if one of them talks, actually.
I think, because the second dad was not as present as the first dad, right?
Yeah, the one that misses the bow and everything, he was the one that I knew existed.
Yeah.
And I can't remember the other dad teaching him anything or saying anything. And it seems I think it was only done for virtue signaling points. Like, look what we've done to the Klingons.
I think that they should have done was, like, had the two dads and the mom, like, in that beginning scene all together with the entire family, and then we would have seen for sure. I feel like they're trying to hide these little details. Like, even I missed Jaden admitting that he was gay at first, because I was like, ew, why are they in a locker room?
I don't. Oh, it's not. That's not Jaden. You mean the blue guy?
Oh wait, what? I don't know. They're all gay to me.
I don't know the other guy's name. I don't know.
They're all gay.
I know Caleb Meir. He's one character. I know both of his names. I don't know anyone else's.
Well, the girl is Lythe, something Lythe. I don't remember.
No, I actually think she's Genesis, and I think I know that
Genesis
because
Lythe.
It's a reference to something else in Star Trek. And it's like, oh, do you remember?
Member berries.
But yeah, you mean because he was like, well, and even that, I'm not. That was him coming out, essentially, but he was also lying about the people he'd been with. All that was made up, which we found out later. But the reason, like, destroying the Klingons was so important to them is because they are the epitome of basically pure masculinity. They are the testosterone. That's it. They are just pure testosterone, warrior, honor, war. And so there is nothing else in Star Trek that you could destroy that's masculine, and they made it the most effeminate group of people they physically could and destroyed everything.
No warrior would ever share a woman. Ever.
No, it would be the other way around. If there was too few women and too many men, the men would all kill each other and still conquer the women. That's the way the Klingons would work.
Genghis Khan. Right?
What they did, they turned them from like a masculine society into it was the bonobos, which is the only matriarchal society on all of Earth. Others probably existed, they just got wiped out. The bonobos have no predator, which is the only reason that it lasts.
Just like humans now, and look where we are.
Horrible. Well, the bonobos are monkeys, but they are matriarchal, and they basically keep the men down through sheer abuse and playing them off against each other. They have a really weird society.
That sounds like humans sometimes.
Is the Orville still going? Did they stop it? I know they paused it for a while and then brought it back. Is it still going? Because I did like the Orville.
There's no news on the next season because I looked it up. It's not been officially cancelled, but there's no talk about it being renewed either. And it's been a long time.
So many other shows that have been out or announced.
Well,
the thing with that was he got that under the radar because he was known for his comedies by saying, I'm going to make a parody of Star Trek. But he actually just wanted to make a sci-fi Star Trek show. So that's why it's slowly converted into less comedy and more just normal sci-fi.
So yeah, the last one was 2022, the last season. It's been a bit.
Basically over, isn't it?
It's over. Yeah, that stinks. I actually really like that. All right, let's catch up on Supers, guys. So you guys are having a field day over here today.
You're in the X-Radisp queue.
Yeah. Callum, thank you for the 10. Wicked, I have one wish this year. Could you please get the soundboard that Az uses so when a 50 plus donation comes in, we can hear your deepest voice? I'm sure Ian would have a field day with it. I'll have to look at what. Yeah, X-Ray has one.
You don't. You don't need an entire hardware thing for that. There is software that will do it for you.
Yeah, like this.
That's actually
Donation! Yeah!
Sorry.
that's actually a real voice. This is the filter.
I've been modulating it the entire time.
And Mark Reality, we have a gifty party today. Thank you guys. Mark Reality with 5 gifted subs. Thank you. Eric Stratton with 10. And then Mongoose gifted a sub as well. Thank you so much. And Ken with 5 gifted memberships. Thank
wow!
you.
Oh my goodness! So many
And
gifties.
Duke Devil is also a new member. Thank you.
What's up, Duke?
Membership party. I will get some emotes of these two up here very soon. I'm working on it. And Magnum Norse for 10. I'm only half as drunk as this brew, which means you ladies look much better than normal. Well, thank you. We'll take that as a compliment. And thank you for the 5. Don't worry, if I wanted to have a time, I would Google Sydney Sweeney. Thanks for the info. And Daniel,
What was that one?
If you
What-
wanted to
Not
have a
part
time,
flashed on the screen. What?
What Sydney Sweeney are we googling?
I don't know. If you wanted to have a time, so apparently just Sydney Sweeney.
Oh, can I just show you something? I saw this
Go
week and I
ahead.
thought it was the sweetest thing on Disbrew. I saw you.
Oh,
and
I
was
have
like,
the same video bookmarked. Yeah.
It's a squirrel feeder that is the cutest thing in the world.
There's quite a few of these with various different ones.
Aw, that's super cute.
Anyways,
Daniel Steele's been a member for 6 months. Thank you so much. Let's go, Potato Squad, on a saucy stream. I almost said team. Wow, I can read.
Potatoes.
Mark Reality for 2. It got down to 29 Fahrenheit here in Florida last night. Yeah. It was
Oh,
in the
poor
teens.
you. 29 Fahrenheit.
That's cold.
That's nothing.
That's -1.5.
But this is a
I
tropical
was-
weather.
Oh, it's just
supposed to
it's just
be-
slightly beneath freezing.
So
It snowed
today,
in some parts of Florida.
this-
It's not supposed to do that.
didn't.
It's not
this
supposed to.
morning, it was negative 17 Celsius. So that's that.
Oh, we don't go anywhere near that. I think it's been like -7 or 8 was the
Fahrenheit.
lowest here.
Oh yeah, I think someone told me about that. Just need a voice meter. All right.
I'm not sure voice meter does modulation though. That does
It does like copycat
routing and
voices,
things.
right?
Oh, well, I do have a stream deck, so I could probably put something on there, like hit a button. Like,
Ooh,
so
yes.
like that.
Voice meter is good for like software compression and all that kind of thing, but I'm not sure it has modulate. Might be a plugin, I suppose.
Ken, thank you for the Canadian 5. Good evening, lovely, wicked, and X-ray, and Dapper Disparu. Thank you, Ken. Hope you're feeling well. He was in the hospital.
Oh.
Gary Thomas, thank you for the 10. X-ray girl, my friend isn't a child, me. There's a reason why during times of national emergency, women are put in the same category as children.
Look, I wasn't paying attention. All I knew was they were playing with a Dyson, and I'm like, well, I just assumed it was child labor.
Child. Well,
I'm like, who else would be playing with a Dyson?
No.
Like, once you turned it on, it's like, well, that doesn't do anything else, does it?
my niece, she has a mini Dyson. She
Oh,
likes
is it
pretending to
real?
vacuum.
Or is it it's a toy? Or is
It's
it
a
real?
toy that pretends.
Don't make her
to-
pretend to vacuum. Give her the real vacuum. Send her out. She can do some fucking. Yes.
So she can barely even hold it up. She just likes pressing the button
She'll
with the
learn.
noise.
It'd be like going to the gym for her. Like, no, you don't do that. Push this thing.
Next thing you know, this child is cheating on a crawl race.
Or buy her one of those hand ones. I would be putting kids to work. That would be me. That would be like, no, to the mine.
Yeah. I
Look,
mean,
you're not gonna be long. You're not gonna be small enough to fit up a chimney for long. We're gonna take advantage.
gotta get
We
work
gotta
done.
take it used to your small figure.
Yes.
Magna North for 10. What did you just say, Wicked? Because I have no idea. You got me. I never know what I say half the time. Gary Thomas, thank you for the 5. This for you. You haven't watched the Handmaiden 2016 starring Kim Tae-ri and Kim Min-hee. You should. It's actually quite smart and explicit. I've never seen that
As
either.
I always say, does it have an English dub? If not,
Uh,
Nope.
Ian, thanks for that 50 pounds. Jay wants a hug. Are my DMs broken? I know that was gonna upset you. I don't know if he's still in the chat, but just send him a DM.
Oh, he probably went away crying because Disbrew wouldn't hug him.
Like, he just takes Ian's DMs and it's just it just spammed for you. Like, last 5 years with will you hug
Wrong
me?
3PO.
Hug me, please. Magna for 5. Show me them jubblies Disbrew. Let's go.
What's a jubbly?
I don't know, and I don't know.
It
if
means-
Disbrew wants to- Oh,
Oh, you showed them.
There you
No
go.
way.
Wait
Got
until
your,
he shows his shoulders.
Got your wish. Mr. Rich for 5. I'm sorry that baby walking ruined your week, Disbrew.
It did. It like a cheating little bugger. It should have been disqualified. all the other women, the losers, the absolute losers at the end. They've just seen this baby cheating. Like, it's so cute. Imagine you were one of the fathers. You're like, cheating little bugger. You go there next year. You've taught your kids. You might as well take your 5-year-old in. He just runs to the end.
Monkey hate clean for 2. You guys know any snake puns? I certainly don't.
Oh my god.
That hurt Disbrew's soul.
It did.
Yeah. And Jason, thank you for the 5 Australian. They draft them really young in the NBA, now playing point guard for the LA Lakers, John Toddler. Oh my
The
gosh.
tallest toddler ever.
The tallest toddler. That's me. No. And Magna Norse for 10. I don't know what you mean, but coffee and water are your friend. Just gonna let you know. BPG 1 member for 17 months. You guys are my favorite people. Thank you.
Aw, that's so sweet.
And Jason Webster for another Australian 5. I even wouldn't have the writers group of Starfleet Academy write the menu for Paramount commentary.
Well, they don't know
ha-
what food is, obviously.
I would have them write their own menu. Because all they write is shit. So it's like it would be perfect for them.
It'd be perfect. Oh, all right. We will catch up
Before
with the
you
rest
carry on,
shortly.
I
no,
have to
yeah, go ahead. I don't want to
cleanse my palate from the bad pun I had to put up with there.
There you
Oh
go.
no.
Let's binge all 9 Star Wars movies tonight. But Catherine, I only like 7 of 9.
I forgot she was in this. She was red in
I don't get it.
Orange is the New Black. Pull it up again.
Have you not seen Voyager?
No.
7 of 9 is a Borg in Voyager. It's a Star Trek
Okay.
joke.
Oh,
pull it up again.
okay.
The chat likes it.
Maybe this one will be better then. This one isn't such a Star Trek deep cut. Male bees die after mating. That's their whole life. Honey, nut, Cheerio.
That's a good one. Oh no.
That was great.
I like that one.
Do you know why Asians have such big calves?
What?
No.
They have to be to carry the expectations of their parents.
That's a real local culture joke, that one. That's one you tell to your family.
Oh. In other news, though, X-Ray didn't know about this. She found out right before the stream. It's good news,
Oh, yes.
possibly, but who knows? Because who knows who's going to take the reins? But Bob Iger will be stepping down as Disney CEO before the end of 2026.
Do you think he's stepping away while Disney sucks for a while and coming back in like 2-3 years?
Maybe.
You know,
I mean,
You will be able to tell by if he abdicates his office to the next guy. Because all the time Chapek was in there, he still had his same office and was taking 3 showers a day. If you take 3 showers a day, you've got a medical problem. That's something wrong with you. But yeah, it's 3
bad for
showers a
you.
day working in the office. And Chapek asked them at one point, who am I reporting to, the board or Bob Iger? And they said both. So he was never in charge.
both.
Wow.
It'll be
It'll be
Chapek
Chapek.
again.
Actually, ooh.
I'm not sure Chapek could, mind you, he would for the money.
Yeah, no, money talks.
Yeah.
I think I saw a comment or something that was like Kathleen Kennedy would be the new CEO. I'm like, don't put that evil on us. Come
Oh,
on, we just
please,
got rid of
no.
her. I
Fade
doubt
in.
it. That would be a really dumb move. I think if they did that, they would literally just be saying, "We don't want money. Who needs
Well,
it?"
there was talk, because people had thought this was coming for a while. He's been doing speeches at board meetings and stuff about how he's going to find a successor and all that kind of thing. And so whenever he's starting like touring the parks with different people, everyone's like, oh, maybe he's got his eye on them for CEO. And I think I can't remember the names or what, because I looked at it months ago. But every single person he dragged through those parks would be a disaster. Like, I don't think this is something that's going to get better anyway, just because of the people in Disney. And you have to remember, in this kind of corporate environment, the ones who get to the top aren't the best people. They're the ones who can kiss the most backsides that people like.
Triggered. Sorry, go ahead.
There's no way it'd be Catherine Kennedy. Like, she wouldn't. I don't think she'd even want the position. I'm amazed she hasn't wanted to retire ages ago at this point. I wouldn't want to be working at her age, no matter how much money you're earning.
Yeah.
A lot of these
How old is
CEOs
she?
seem to be like old AF, like past their prime. Well, Kathleen is in her 60s or 70s.
72. Like, if I had her millions, I would not be working till 72.
Enjoy!
I'd want a rest. Like, haven't you done enough, love?
You just
How
go-
much of your life is
on
left? Enjoy the
vacation.
rest of it.
Especially when you have so much money. I can see, like, especially nowadays, there's people who come out of retirement or still work when they're retired because they can't afford to live off retirement, right? But someone like her definitely is fine.
Yeah, she has to go on a mission now to try and spend it. That's going to be her biggest problem. Like, just buying yachts and everything.
No, it's first class flights. I don't know what else. Personal chefs.
That wouldn't even touch the sides. Like, she would earn more in interest than she could spend with that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he's the chairperson for the Walt Disney Parks and Resorts. I didn't know who that was.
Josh tomorrow.
So I had to look it up. Huh.
Did you ever read the story about, I think there was a flight that did lifetime tickets. It was for like an extortionate amount of money, but people bought them.
Oh, that
And
was
then-
like a long time ago, like 30
Yeah.
years ago.
Yeah, but they had to cancel them because people were like flying to Paris first class just to have lunch and then flying back and stuff. And they were like just trying to make the most out of it.
I do
Like-
that. We don't have options like that anymore. They've gotten smarter.
Well, no, it's like there was a guy bought or attempted to buy. What was this? I think it was a military Harrier jet or something for some kind of token. I can't remember what the exact story was, whether it was like cereal. But it was offered as a joke in an advert, and this guy got all the stuff together because he realized the amount of money that they wanted for all these tokens was nothing compared to a military jet. And like, we can't give you a military jet. So he sued for the value of the jet. It's like, it's
And he
funny.
got it?
Yeah, because they
Yeah.
offered it as a prize. They were like, it's a joke prize. And they went, no, you didn't say it was a joke.
Oh, it was Pepsi. Ah.
He's building a private Disney community in Arizona like a cult. I'm sure that'll go over well.
Oh my God. Are there going to be Disney adults there? That's so weird. The Disney adults freak me out. Like,
They can
they're really
take
creepy.
the real ones, like especially the ones with the scooters. They can go over there. It's okay. Shoo.
There's more space in Arizona.
Yeah, there's more room for you guys to beep beep and all that. You know, back it up.
I do hate the scooters, especially when you can actually walk. It's like,
Most of the time you can. Like if you listen, most of the time they can walk. I see this being in Florida. I see it even in the grocery stores, right? Like the big
the
chunky
rental
lady.
scooter.
Yeah, and then she's like gets up to get the Oreos. Like you can walk. If you can reach those Oreos, you can walk.
Oh my God. And then I can imagine your rage as you're going through the cart, the aisles, and like they stop in the middle. And you
Marcus
can
is like
push.
he triggered it. He knows.
You could push a cart out of the way, but you can't push the scooter out of the way.
Yeah. No, it's annoying. I don't get road rage driving. I get it shopping in Florida because they have like family reunions in the center of the
Aisles.
Yes,
Oh,
I hate, like, I'm just trying to
people
get
who
bread.
stand
Can
there-
you move?
People who stand there staring at food and then do it, they're just like
At
they're
least don't do it in
mesmerized.
the middle. Don't do it in the middle.
Well, I saw a video the other day. It was a cat where it could follow one finger, but if you did two fingers, it just like melted. Like it couldn't process two things at the same time and just like had to reboot itself. I think that's most people in a supermarket.
Oh,
They
they
just
have
get
no
confused by the
awareness.
choices.
No, and then I hate when they stop, like not even in the middle of the aisle, but they'll stop at the aisle exit with their cart. You know,
Ram them. I ram them. Legitimately.
Run him
No,
over.
I come down at speed, and I'm like, I'm not stopping. I have legitimately rammed someone's
brakes.
trolley as hard as they
Sorry.
come down the other end. Nearly everyone gets out the way, but I have rammed one shopping trolley.
Oh my god. I've literally said, you're in the way. Like,
Move.
I don't have time for that. Bang.
So this is like legit. Thanks for sending this, Jay. There's like a full website, Story Living by Disney,
oh
and this is
God.
what he.
What does a
he-
Disney house look
New
like? I would like to
communities.
see.
Diverse by the looks of it.
Let's see. Hold on. Where's
Just like their shows and movies.
is it going to show how the? Oh, so okay, they're all over the place. California, North Carolina.
Mm.
They're not showing anything, and I'm not joining.
So what
the
is
list.
going to be so good in the Disney community? Do we get like?
I mean, is this for staff or is this like a private thing?
I think it's for like real people. Yeah, look.
Yeah, they're staff, they're not real people.
well, but like, what makes them
They're
Disney?
just-
I've not seen anything Disney.
I mean, like not the cast members.
They're
like,
just
that work there.
typical peasants.
Home's already so expensive, so putting a Disney
here we
label
go.
on it is going to be so. So Disney is just getting into real estate and trying to sell homes, essentially.
Yeah,
I mean, they're
moving.
nice. It looks nice, but I mean,
How much is this? I can't tell.
Does
Well, it says
say-
move in ready. Notice no
Right
one has
here.
moved in.
I'm so blind. I can't
let
see.
me zoom in for you.
Oh my god, that's an American too. Ugh.
Like that's like the price of a hot dog in one of their actual parks.
Yeah.
For 2 hot dogs, you can have.
Yeah,
this.
like compared to the price of their parks, that's a bargain.
Wait, drop the link in the private chat. I kind of want to see some of these layouts.
Yeah, they're nice, but they're for rich people to live in a bubble, schools, churches, and businesses, and you never have to leave. Oh,
It sounds like a prison. Like, yeah, it
Well,
gives you everything
look.
you want. It'll teach you, it'll educate, but you can never leave.
A really
You
nice
never leave.
prison.
really
Damn.
nice prison. Yeah,
I-
right.
Yeah,
I
it's
would-
like
I would
it's
take
just a Norwegian
I mean,
prison. That's the only difference there.
I was gonna say I learned what a Norwegian prison looks like, and I'm like, I'll go to prison, and then or just like you can't go to prison. They'll just keep you house arrest because there's not
Mhm.
enough women to go to prison.
It seems to be his party trick. Every person that goes on the stream is like, "Have you seen the
What?
Norwegian prison?"
Yeah.
Ah.
I think of Scarred Arch. Poor guy. He was not expecting my mouth to be that,
Huh?
raunchy.
I think those will be
Stop
close to Greensboro.
Stop
Never mind. I'm changing the
said it
topic for you. I'm
wrong.
changing the topic for you. There you
I
go.
don't
That's
know,
better.
Arch never expected my mouth to be that raunchy.
I was gonna say something else, and as soon as your face did that,
It was like,
I was surprised he stayed quiet for that long, to be honest. Like as soon as it came out,
I didn't think I needed to add anything.
she said enough.
It's like it was bad enough when you're like, Arch didn't expect my mouth, and then I was like, I was already laughing. It's like to be that raunchy. I'm like, we are way past. We are way past the need for jokes at this point.
I just keep digging and digging. And
Yeah.
digging.
He said it was like a Dyson. I was like, wait, what?
Which kind?
Oh, hold on.
Yeah.
Sorry, I gotta highlight this now because this is funny. Ian, thanks for the 50 pounds. Disprove ram someone's shopping trolley. The weight of the milk shifts the whole aisle.
I have this. If you have like a load of water, your shopping trolley can get to a weight that you can't shift it in time, and people will play chicken with me. Like, I will
Don't do
win.
it, I'm-
I will win. Like, I can't move this. There's no chance in hell I can change direction fast enough.
Way too
I
much
have no
milk in
choice
here.
but to go through. Like, I will win.
Disprove's like, it's the need for speed, but with the shopping cart.
It's like
Do you-
it's like an unstoppable force at that point. It's like I couldn't stop this if I wanted to. I am going that way.
Wait, I need to ask: do you drift your shopping cart sometimes to do sharp
Do you drift?
turns?
Tokyo drift.
Sometimes I will do it with one hand, yeah, and I walk around. It just naturally follows, yeah.
We need Disprove Fast and Furious, like little
Oh,
shorts of him in
slow
the
people,
grocery store.
slow people in there annoy me because I know where I'm going, and everyone else. Like there's probably 3 types of people. You have the ones where they know what they want and they just go to it. Then you have the ones that dutifully go up and down every single aisle with no idea what they want to
Completionist?
buy. So the only
Completionist?
The only time they understand what they want is by physically seeing it in front of them. And then you have the people that just freeze. They walk into a supermarket, there's too much food, they're like, I came here for food, and just stare at it. And those are always the people that are right in front of the one item that I want, every time.
Always. And they look so confused.
So I have adopted this tactic, which works in well, it depends on which grocery store, because there's grocery stores I know where people steal carts because they're like too lazy to go get a cart. But
yeah, you can tell a lot about your area based off whether you need to put a pound in the shopping trolley or not around here.
No. Well, like I've literally gone in stores and people just take stuff out of my cart to take the cart. But I will leave the cart at the end of the aisle. I'll do a loop around 2 aisles that I know I need. That way I don't even have to push, so I don't have to deal with people like in front of me. That's how annoyed of people I am.
Oh, I've done that before. Yeah, I don't go around 2 aisles, but I have left it at the end of one aisle and would just walk through.
Yeah, I hate people so much.
I think it happens as you age. You're like, I've seen all the people and I've realized that everyone isn't equal. And once I realize that, it's like, no. I walk around a supermarket thinking I am better than this. It's like, there is nothing that more. There's even filters in life. It's like, if you can't shop properly, maybe there's other things that you shouldn't be able to do.
You've been found out, Disru. Everyone knows you're Russian now.
Well, it used to be
around the grocery store.
There was always people going, "Oh, these people that don't like these movies, they're just Russian bots." And now their new thing is, "Oh, they're just AI." And it's like, well, at least I've changed nationality now.
He's an AI Russian bot.
Yeah, no, well, now I'm an English bot at least. I'm English AI.
All right. I don't know where I was going to go next. We have so many topics. And we've derailed so much. Oh, here, you know what? Disbrew will love this. I think Disbrew actually put this in the group chat last week after the show. Because I know Disbrew, for one, is very excited for Wuthering Heights. Have you seen, I should have pulled it up, but there's women on, like, I'm guessing TikTok, but I see it on Instagram, that are, you know, the main picture that's supposed to look like Gone with the Wind or whatever, like where he's like tilting, like dipping her and kissing her. Women are going up to it and like having pictures taken of themselves, like where Margot Robbie is. Yes.
I mean, to be fair, he is a very tall, I think he's very handsome.
Yeah.
And so
So
a
does
lot
she?
of people. Yes. Oh my god.
Her commentary over the week has just been getting more and more filthy. And there's even one part where she was like, and it was raining on set, and he walked over to me and he covered my hair. It's the most romantic thing that's ever happened to me in my life. And everyone went, "Love, you're married with a child." It's like,
Oh, no.
It's very
all
strange.
she's been doing is like fawning over him.
Like she'll be like, during set, I saw a quote about like she's like, I look for him, I can't find him, and it makes me unnerved. And I'm like, wait, what?
I think the Superman couple also said something similar.
And also, he sent her, what was it? Like, he filled her room with roses, right? We talked about that last week.
Oh yeah, for Valentine's Day or something. I'm like, that just seems so strange of a move to do to a married woman.
Yeah.
A roomful is a bit too much. A bouquet, I can maybe.
No,
you know.
don't send roses to someone that you're not romantically interested in. No, not roses. Roses are the love flower. Everyone knows what roses mean. There are loads of other bouquets you can send that aren't roses on Valentine's Day.
I mean, yeah, so specifically on Valentine's Day as well. He's got a point. Send her a room full of carnations. Come on. I don't know what that means. Maybe that means something too. I don't know.
just anything. Yeah. What is it? Is it tulips or something? I know there is like a funeral flower. Don't send her those. But apart from that.
Okay, so
Yes.
Margot Robbie is how old? She's 35. Jacob Elordi age. How old is this man?
He's like 30 at the most, right?
He's 28.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
see,
didn't
so
think he was.
she's hit the age where she's like, I want to be a cougar now.
How old is she?
35.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Same age as me.
basically cradle snatching.
Well,
But this is what you always hear the other way around now. They're always like, this man's basically a criminal. It's like, she's 20, he's 28.
I know. Actually, there's been a lot
Have
of
you
stories.
seen the new one? They're like, if a woman is small enough, like short enough, they're like, she's basically a child. It's like, she could be 50, and people are going, she's basically a child.
50-year-old child.
Like, what a sick. He's like, she's 50.
Okay, well, anyways, this Margot Robbie reveals she hosted a private screening of Wuthering Heights for her friend group. It was the most unhinged experience of my life. It was the funnest
I believe
Wednesday. It was the funnest Wednesday I've ever had in my life. 20 women were frothing at the mouth. They were like
Including
rabid dogs, probably.
Mhm.
There was constant commentary and screaming throughout and sobbing in parts as well. I was like, if he, Jacob Elordi, walked in right now, I think they would eat him.
And I just want to say, like, it's her friend group. She said unhinged experience. It was the funniest thing I've ever done. Like, okay, she's pretty wild at that point.
Yes.
Yeah.
She's like, I'm unhinged, all my friends are unhinged, and this is how I like it.
I think he's going down the proper route, because like he got really popular, I think, in Euphoria as well as Sydney,
yeah.
right? So I feel like he's going the male route that Sydney's going, right? Like she's using her body and she's doing her thing, and he's going for like the heartthrob, like sex symbol male. And I think that's because he was also in. Did you guys see Deep Water? I didn't see that. It was with Ana de Armas and Ben Affleck, and it's like I think that they have like an open marriage or something. I don't know the details of it, but I've seen like so many clips of him and Ana de Armas, and they're like not so many. It was like a couple, and it's like it seems like I don't know. It seems like a very unhinged movie, but in it again, he's doing like sexual things, it seems. So it's like that's the route he's going, apparently.
This entire book is just a clickbait book. Like, do you remember the trailer?
That's what it's called. Thank you. I couldn't remember what it was. That was what it was. I was trying to talk about what that was with Vara, and I'm like,
alternative name, cliterature. But
I like that. That's crafty.
I said it to Vera. I'm like, where's Disparu when you need him? She's like, I love that he would know this. I'm like, he knows a lot of things.
He's well versed with the female.
Yeah, like the latest trend. The latest trend in that area is ICE agents. That's the new thing. Started as a meme. Everyone was like, "Oh, this is what we'll be into later," and then it was just a load of women underneath going, "This is actually really hot." But if you remember the trailer, it was basically her doing unspeakable things to food, including eggs and chickens and all kinds of stuff.
Oh yeah,
mixed in with images of him. It was so everyone knew what this movie was going to be.
So we're gonna see Milking Farm soon, live action.
Oh, I wouldn't be surprised. But it is a case of I don't care. Like, you have your stuff, but this is where your stuff belongs. Not in Star Trek. Like, that's my only complaint. It's like, yeah, you can be perverts over there in your own room with your own friendship group, but I don't want Star Trek to turn into this. And that's what it's going to be. In the next one, we're going to have a hologram. Oh, God, I can't stand her. I can't stand her in real life on the red carpet or the...
Chat is unhinged now. Thanks.
I hope there's not an episode based on the girl who ate her combat.
Glitchbackfully.
I'm just letting him know he
Clitter's a great name for it.
Guys, did we hit that clitter goal? Oh my god!
I've just been cleating recently. It's like, wait.
Oh my gosh.
Speaking of which, if you want to change the topic ever so slightly, while kind of keeping it on track, I just want to show you this little TikTok video.
Oh, this is hilarious.
The reason why divorce rates are so high.
So this is one of the reasons why the divorce rate is so astronomically high right now in America. As you can see, you got this little young lady out here shoveling all this heavy snow. She has no help. Where's her husband? Like, where's an able-bodied strong man that's able to shovel some of this load and help this lady with all this stuff? She probably cooks dinner, folds laundry. All right. So this is one of the...
That was great.
Like, it is clever how they've taken the TikTok trend of just stealing other people's content and putting your face over it and still made it work in a new video.
I thought it was crafty. It was great.
I wasn't ready for it. All right, let's get a couple supers. Vericado. I think I said that right. Thank you for being a member for 4 months. People have totally forgotten the old adage, sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. It's what you do not it's what you do, not what you say.
It's what you say, not what you do.
Yeah,
it's what you do, not what you say. Yeah. Which is true, but they didn't forget it. they decided that they could gain power through not believing it. And so by coming up with words and phrases that you weren't allowed to say, now they have power over you, because now they can control what you say, what you think, and they can set all these landmines across society. So everybody steps on them, but they can decide where it goes off. So if you're an enemy, they just detonate it and you lose your job and everything else.
Well,
this is why you have
Twitter so many
this
times.
This is why you have words that some races can say and others can't. Well, if the word's so horrible, no one should be able to say it, right? But they keep it there because if no one said the word, it would just go out of the language. If everyone agreed it was it was so awful a word, it would just vanish and then it would lose its power. But by telling a group of people that they can say it all the time, that they can have song lyrics about it, and that if you even sing the song lyrics, now you get fired.
God.
That's how you get that's how you maintain that power over society. Because everyone knows it. I haven't even said anything about the word. We all know the word. That's the kind of power that they have.
Non-invasive Group A Streptococcus. That one, right?
Oh my gosh, heard.
And the worst thing about that is that's strictly an American cultural word that nobody else has in the rest of the world, and yet we all know it. We all have to obey your rules, and I have no idea why it's bad. Couldn't tell you. I still don't understand. Same with blackface. I have absolutely no idea why that's bad. Just everybody in the world from all cultures has to know that we can't do this. So America has exported their essentially like linguistic censorship across the world, and everyone's like, I don't know.
Yeah,
you have to keep up with American culture because otherwise you just get yeeted off the internet.
Well, and like one of the craziest things that I think, remember when like dressing up like Pocahontas or North American Indian was like cultural, and then you have people going to like Japan and wearing the kimono and whatever cultural dress of any country. Realistically, you can go. I love doing stuff like that and seeing what it's like. And is that culturally appropriating? No one thinks that in that country. It's just North America.
Yeah, and it used to be, what is it? It's a well-known phrase. Impersonation is the highest form of flattery. Because you're saying, I would quite like to be, you would quite like to explore what this is. And accents were the best. It's like, now to do an accent. Well, you can't do an accent because that's racist. I'm sorry. How
Wait,
is that?
I'm
just, that was, they tried to make it. I think it didn't really take off. But there's still a load of people now that if you do an accent, especially if it's a stereotypical accent, they're like, oh, that's really offensive. You can't say that.
You're the only one offended. Shh.
Yeah. All right, we'll get a couple more supers here. Meg Norser 10 says if Disparu had a TV show, it would be gay, but then also, I love you, Disparu, no homo. Thank you for
good.
He had, like, after the first one, he said, no, I have to make sure he knows this one.
Yeah.
Like, otherwise.
Monkey Hate Clean for 2. Ian has given me his Deep Space Nine. Oh my.
Lucky you.
You guys want to go into a private chat?
I've actually got a tab for that.
Hold on, Jason.
A private chat?
A private tab?
Almost every hand you've shaken.
Ew. You just ruined at least 5 people's nights right now.
They're trying to just impose their masculinity on you, okay? That's why they shake it so hard and furiously.
Ian,
They're trying to push the indentation into your hand.
You can't say it and not do it. As soon as you land in the airport, you'll find a Hawaiian shirt, so you need to wear Hawaiian shirts in Florida.
Oh my God.
Now.
Can you please wear flip-flops with a Hawaiian shirt and cargo shorts, please?
And go around calling them thongs like the Aussies. Just to annoy
you. And shake everyone's hand and said, imagine there's been a Wait, what?
No, that would be weird.
Beep?
As you're shaking their hand.
What happened right after she finished? There was a beep.
I don't know what happened.
It's her Dyson. It was her Dyson.
If it was a smoke detector, I'm gonna die laughing.
Oh wait, I have oh, where is it? This one?
Yes.
I was waiting for it. Oh, sorry.
She got excited. Jason Webster, thank you for the Australian too. I have the perfect IP for Alex Klutzman, Rebel Moon. I never watched Rebel Moon.
Oh, don't.
Rebel Moon was the perfect example of a writer who can't understand other people's perspectives. So anything he knows, all the characters in the movie know. There's even one bit where a load of characters get the motivation for the people in space wrong and say, oh, it's all about wheat. And then suddenly the entire movie switches to everyone wanting wheat, even though they didn't want wheat in the first place. And now the wheat's the most important thing we've got to build our tactics
Oh my God.
around.
They're literally like, they spend 15 minutes. It feels like 15 minutes, I'm not sure, of slow-mo gathering of wheat and putting it in bags to send to the armies that are demanding it. And you're like, why? This was so
My
unnecessary.
favorite part of the first movie is this guy jumps off a hill in slow motion. And then as he goes over the sun, it goes into hyper duper super slow motion and slows down even more. Like, that movie would probably be about an hour if you took all the slow-mo out.
Can you imagine if him and Kurtzman got together and how much lens flare and slow-mo would happen? Oh.
I think he would hate Kurtzman, though, because the slow-mo, the lens flare would mean you couldn't see the slow motion. It's like, you're ruining my art! Like, remember, this is a guy that bought a cracked lens on eBay because he was like, it breaks the image in just the way I want. It's like, no, that's a flaw. Lens flare is a flaw. A decent filmmaker is supposed to be removing lens flare from the image, and he's like, I'm adding it in.
Well, it's so Gary broke the glass. I never noticed the lens flare, and since he mentioned it, I'm just like, lens flare, lens flare. All I see is lens flare. It's annoying.
Yeah, too much. All right. I don't know what I want to jump onto next, so we'll jump onto this because everybody's talking about. I feel like Sydney Sweeney's always talked about, no matter what
Sydney
she does.
Sweeney, yes, I
But
love
this-
She's the
Sydney
only actor.
line.
She's the only actor from like the last 4 days that's managed to shut up.
Yeah, so that's a win
Well,
right
about
there.
the right things too.
Yeah,
She talked in other ways.
yeah. People were trying to say that she was going to get arrested for putting bras on the Hollywood sign. Like, oh, shut up. She put it on for a second and then took them off. It was just a publicity stunt. Shut up. Crying about it.
Look, all those police were fighting to be the ones that took her bras back to her.
I'll arrest her.
No,
I'll return them. It's fine.
there was
Do you recognize these? I need to make sure that they're yours because that's the only way we can prove your guilt.
There's
Yeah.
a debunker out there that said that like they have so
They'd
much
like to
security
debunk it.
around. Well, to debrief her too. There's so much security around the sign that if they even tried to trespass, helicopters would be there, cops and whatnot, arresting her.
Yeah, she had permission.
She
Yeah,
had permission.
absolutely. So Sydney Sweeney says that she's not here to speak on politics. I'm in the arts. I'm not here to speak on politics. That's not an area I've ever even imagined getting into. It's not why I became who I am. I became an actor because I like to tell stories. I don't believe in hate in any form. I believe we should all love each other and have respect and understanding for one another. I like that she doesn't want to talk about politics. I love when celebrities do that. Most of the time, and the thing is, usually when celebrities don't want to talk politics, you figure they're kind of more right-leaning, right? Because everyone that's super left, I'm just going to be loud about it because I'm in with everyone else that's like this. So, but either way, like right or left-leaning, whatever you are, if you don't want to talk politics, I respect it because just like she said, you're in the arts, just entertain, keep real life stuff out of it. I respect that so much.
And if she has watched and actually analyzed how each celebrity has been portraying themselves outside of their movies, you can tell that talking about politics will end up having a negative impact on your career.
Yeah.
Because then
Well-
you're pushed further and further into having decisions on things politically, at least.
Yeah.
It's like you do have benefits in Hollywood if you have the right beliefs. This is why one side feels so comfortable in talking about it because they know there will be no consequences to their actions. The audience will hate them, but it doesn't need to harm the decisions of people in Hollywood when they do it. But if you speak on the other side, then it definitely would. This is the best business decision for all actors. I think that the problem is that even if all actors said this, they would still be putting themselves into the work, and so they would still come out with crap scripts because they have a crap moral system. And so I don't think this solves anything except doing this is better than telling the audience they're filth, which is what Robert Picardo is still doing over Starfleet Academy. So I think if you are even remotely in disagree with them, then this is the best attitude. Because it's also future-proof. What was his name? Mayor, one of the talk show presenters. He
Bill
keeps getting
Maher?
asked in interviews, why aren't you wearing a pin? Because you talk politics. So if you do talk politics, you will constantly get asked about it. But whatever the latest issue is, what's your opinion on this? Why aren't you doing this? Why aren't you an activist for this? And they push you to be more and more radical. Whereas if you just never start, I'd never talk about that. Next question. And they won't have any, like, alley of attack for her.
It doesn't push you into a certain type of corner or type of personality trait too, because I think politics is literally a personality at this point.
It is. It turned into just the same thing as like labeling your sexuality. Like if you're gay, whatever, like that becomes their whole personality. There's people that are like that with politics too. It's probably always been like that, but it's so heavy now. Like, oh, if you're on the right, like you're garbage, and like the left just thinks that they're so superior. And yeah, I mean, both sides do it. Both sides do it, but the left is just louder about it.
I think there's definitely some people where there's like they have nothing else and so it's everything they are, which I think is what you mean. But I do also think that your personality does basically choose your political side for you. It's you can try and separate politics and morality, but it's still basically the same thing. The only difference is one side is pragmatic and the other side just is, well, it's care-based versus justice-based morality. That's all the differences between the two.
I guess it's more like the people who fall somewhere in the middle of things where they have the no man zone. That's harder to be in than on one side or the other.
I think they're the people that should be going, I'm not interested in politics.
Yeah.
If you don't have a position either way, then it's like, well, it probably is better. You just like, well, I'm not interested. Don't follow it. And that is better. This is why I know some countries have like forced 100% voting. I think Australia is one of them. It's like, no, you don't want that. Because now you have a load of people that genuinely do not care and you're making them have a choice about something? That sounds horrible.
Yeah, and while we're on the Sydney topic, she's supposedly working on some new films that it's going to make listen, this is fan service for the men because Netflix is
they're going to have to build a super big neck for it.
Boob armor.
Yeah, she's gonna come out like what was that name? There was a singer. She was around for Cher. Was it Cher? The one with the big pointy ones. They're just like
Madonna.
Was it Madonna? Someone had like spikes
it
at one
was Madonna.
point.
That was like one of her looks. Yeah.
Shit, they need to model the robot off that. Can you imagine if she takes down her mech with her tits? Like that, the people would love that. She's just like on the.
Oh my god! Like for some reason I thought of the woman who can like smash watermelons and pop cans with her boob. That's freaky. That is freaky to see. Have you never heard of that, Wicked?
I don't know. I haven't.
Okay, I'm gonna have to find this.
Wicked's like, why would I ever look that up?
Right, before we move on to that, and then she's also supposedly in talks.
This
for
is a good choice.
I have to. I know X-Ray and Kara played a lot of that. I may
good game.
It up.
It was a great game.
It looks like fun. So yeah, the creator says that he received the first draft of the script for Amazon's live action adaptation, and he's had a meeting with Sydney Sweeney, and she seems super chill, adding that she's hyped for the film. So I think it's moving. She'll be moving forward with it. That's cool.
The interesting thing is
and Split Fiction coming up.
The two characters in that are really opposing personalities, and one is like the caring, soft, gentle one that just wants fun, and the other is more of the masculine style, I like guns and cars and sci-fi and all this kind of stuff.
So she'd probably be the softer one?
Well, I think if you're going off looks, she looks like the softer one, but I think she would do a way better version of the more I'm interested in the man stuff. I think that would work better for the audience. But in the game, the man one is more of that archetype. She looks that way. And so, like, Sydney doesn't look like the character. But I think just going off demographics, you would be better off putting Sydney in the guy role. Than
the blonde one?
Well, the guys wouldn't be interested in the other one. The guys would be like, these are the way better games with the guns and the fighting and the sci-fi and stuff. So I think you would be better off with Sydney liking that kind of thing. And then having someone else. Like, I'd just cast two attractive people.
Yeah,
rather than...
very attractive.
That's what worked with the...
Sydney and Daphne Keane.
Yeah.
People would like
Fiction. That. Mm-hmm. I'd be down. I wonder if they would do that pig side quest, though. Because I know just where you played it. Do you remember that? Don't ruin it for Wicked.
I think that might be a bit too out there. Same with the tooth.
Yeah.
Like there's some things which kind of entirely, mind you, it depends how you play it, because if you really get into the other person's personality, you will be toing and froing between these, like, one's a wacky weird one and the other's action. So I think you probably do still, like, it could still play into the one. But yeah, if the other one's more like fantasy stuff, I think that makes more sense.
Yeah. So this is the woman who smashes things with her boob.
Hi, I'm Busty Hart.
Jesus.
Today I'm going to smash these bricks using one breast. Now I say, don't try this at home. If you have remodeling in your house to do, I'll be happy to help. Are you ready?
Oh my god. What the heck?
Wait, it's slow-mo.
I'm just... This is one of those moments where I'm like, how did you find out you had this talent, and what did you think you were doing at the time?
She's just smacking people with her boobs.
Yeah, no one burgles her house. That guy's going to have his poor hands crushed.
I have weapons of mass
He looks like he
destruction.
wants that to happen.
Oh,
though.
he is having the time of his life. He's been looking forward to this.
Guys, this is their foreplay, okay? You don't want to know when the camera turns off what happened.
Oh no.
Like, breaking his hand is like part of his fun. She probably walked over him after this.
Okay, I'll show this one part and then we'll...
Yeah, has had too much points to drink. So what I'm going to do is, ready? You got
British?
insurance? Yep. Okay. Hold on. There you go. There we go. That'll stop him from drinking.
What is he? What is she? Is she Scottish or British? I can't tell.
I don't know. Her name is Busty Hart.
Definitely sounded this way, yeah.
Look how happy he is.
That'll stop him from drinking.
It was
empty
empty.
can.
She was like one sentence away from saying, "Tally-o, old chap." It was that kind of...
Oh, it's a fake accent. Okay.
Okay, imagine a life story of her Lethal Weapon 2.
Lethal weapons.
This time
Oh no!
it's
What the
both of them.
heck? Why are you showing vids of my mom on stream?
Aw.
Oh my
Oh, no.
god.
Thanks for the do. Sorry, we won't do it again.
Those are some mega
Well,
mommy
I wish
milkers.
I could try that at home. You telling just Peru?
I would not. Okay.
Sorry. No, thank you. No, thank you. All right. I don't know where I'm at now. My brain is like,
It's like she smacked you with her tail.
Okay, while you get that together, it's time for another dad
Oh
joke.
no.
Well, look, it's better than the other thing. Oh, wait, why won't it share? Oh, there it goes. It's better than the other thing,
oh, here we
which
go.
is what happened to VTubers this week. As you get older, people stop caring about what your favorite dinosaur is. I guess it's because the only real answer is my back is Saurus.
Wow.
It's still better than the VTuber one.
Yeah. True. True.
Oh gosh. This show has gone like super off the rails.
Look, I have a different. It's not a Star Trek one. Not a Star Trek one. I think it's worse. Gal Gadot has been fired from her role as Candle in the live-action remake of Enchanto. Candle, no! She exclaimed.
Wow.
I love to do it. Her accent. Kendall, no.
Look, they always say bad things come in threes.
Oh my god. Oh no.
Who let the dog out? Woof, 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 woof.
Oh no. This room has these for days. He can do a whole stream of just those. Just the Star Trek ones as well. Like I believe that he could do a full stream just of those.
It's better than the other video I've got as well, which is literally just a load of people roasting this guy. Basically saying his girlfriend's better than him.
Oh. Ouch.
Ouch.
Mm.
All right, let's see. I'm trying to get one of the quick topics before we go on to Markiplier. Did you see this? I actually did not know this until this Joe Rogan came out about it. Maybe no one else has, but Joe Rogan says he refused to participate in the Golden Globes Best Podcast category because there was a $500 submission fee. They make you pay to be a nominee.
I
Yeah.
had no idea about that.
I
to
didn't
be
know that
honest.
either.
Well, it's even worse because they came to him and asked him for the money. It's not like he submitted himself. They came to him and like, will you give us $500? It's like,
But
why?
like the crazy part is on every platform, Joe Rogan is number one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what he says.
Undeniably. So
He says, I've been number one for 6 years in a row, and all of a sudden I'm going to be a contest in front of all these people wearing tuxedos, and you're going to tell me I'm not number one?
like
He doesn't need that. He doesn't need the validation.
it's
Well, it's Ricky
literally-
Gervais.
Yeah.
Ricky Gervais said the reason he doesn't go to the Golden Globes is because what's the point? It's a long way, it takes me a long time, and what am I going to get out of it?
Yeah.
Nothing. If anything, you pay to be in it. Like I had no idea. So not only is it a show about patting yourself on the back, you have to self-submit yourself now and
Yeah.
pay to get recognitions. No, not worth it.
Has it
And
always
the
been
like
that, though?
$500 is for paperwork. But you're the guys making the paperwork. You could just have his name on a card with no paperwork at all if you wanted. But no, we're going to have $500 worth of work, make you pay for it, and then not give you the award. It's kind of
And
wild.
the crazy part is, like, if he did it, he would be paying to market their award show.
Yes. Because they would all be like, oh, Joe Rogan's been nominated. Look, he's in the crowd. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And it is different if it's the Oscars because their goodie bags are worth like 130 grand. So you can at least get your money's worth. But you're not going to get anything there.
But yeah, he says they asked me to submit to be nominated for the Golden Globes. I would have laughed. I bet you he laughed. And you had to pay $500, and the $500 is for paperwork, whatever. Like Drew just said. No, I just know that I didn't submit. I don't want to be a part of that. I don't care. You're just a group of people that decide all of a sudden, and that you're going to give out an award. Yeah, I think
they've ignored him all this time, and it's basically for narcissists. It's for people that need other people to tell them they're amazing. And it's like, but I can just look at the chart. Every day I can look at the chart and see I'm the best podcaster.
he's like, my
I
bank
don't
account
need
lets
you.
me know that I'm the best. All right,
Yeah.
I'm
And
good.
the crazy part is, like, if you listen to his show and his comments on Hollywood, you know he's not into that world
Yeah.
to go to the Golden Globes, but they clearly don't listen to it.
Did you see? I forgot where it was or who wrote the article, but they were saying that Nikki Glaser was the best host of the Golden Globes. It's like a way to just like spit on Ricky Gervais like that. He's definitely the best. I know he doesn't care about getting the recognition. He probably just laughed at that comment. I think we talked about that. She made like that just really tired, old, boring jokes like Leonardo DiCaprio liking younger women. It's like,
She's very safe.
She's
Yeah.
very safe. Yeah, it's like, yeah, best host ever. Sure.
I don't think she's a bad presenter, but there's nothing
Special.
She's just a 5 out of 10. It's very hard to have an opinion either way about her. But to them, Ricky Gervais would have been awful. She's like, you're offending all of these really wealthy, rich people. The elites, they're way better than you. You should be grateful that they gave the opportunity to them to listen to you.
And
that's the attitude that comes across.
Pay to listen to us.
He's going to be the one that's remembered forever, not her. No one's going to remember her jokes. In 10 years, she'll be like, remember when Gervais said this at the Golden Globe? You know what I mean? Like, that's what's going to be remembered. But speaking of her, this is going to be a show that Drew will most likely be reviewing. First look at Eva Longoria's new film, or sorry, not show, film, The Fifth Wheel, starring Kim Kardashian, Nikki Glaser, Fortune. Who is Fortune Femster? What kind of a name is that? I'm sorry, but who is that? What?
I have no idea.
Is
I
it a
bet you they
made-up
named
name?
themselves.
Probably is what it sounds like. And Brenda Song. The film follows a group of best friends who go to Vegas to reconnect until a hot outsider crashes their party. Coming
Who's
soon to
the
Netflix.
like a man or a woman? I'm so curious. That's probably a woman.
Probably.
Uh,
It sounds so boring. Like it sounds like the female version of The Hangover, maybe, but like.
No, I've got the female version of The Hangover. This is what I thought you were about to bring up. When you're like,
here.
this is what I'll be next be reviewing. Halle Berry with 0 Fs as a production company. Peacock
Halle.
0 Fs, which A&E Studio and Ray Shoes are co-producing, blah, blah, blah. A comedy about embracing your second act when you finally stop giving an F. It revolves around 3 menopausal best friends, one of
Oh,
them played by Barry,
God.
dealing with midlife BS who are forced to solve a murder of a friend they can't stand. But how do you solve a murder when you can't remember why you came into the room?
That is. Oh. Okay, have you guys
It's
seen
all about her
Jawbreaker?
midlife crisis. That's all.
I know people in the chat probably have. Have you seen Jawbreaker? It was with Rose McGowan.
No.
It was from like, was it late 90s, early 2000s? I don't know. But it sounds like that. It's a group of friends. They can't really stand each other, like popular girls, right? And one of their friends dies, and like the movie is like trying to figure out what happened to her, like how it got to that. But sorry, Jay. What?
I mean, the best joke about menopause is how women blame their hormones their entire life. They're angry, it's my hormones. They're depressed, it's my You do something, I can't do this, it's my hormones. Then the one time in their life they finally get rid of their hormones, what do? They take HRT and stop shoving themselves full of hormones again. Like, this is one of the great contradictions of life.
You've not gone through menopause, Disper. You don't understand.
You don't understand.
No, but I will
Disparu.
after this. Apparently, after this series, gonna teach me all about their hot flushes. Because for some reason, I'm supposed to care.
Disparu's gonna be eating like ice cream and crying during the thing. Like, I feel so sorry for women.
This is the thing that's going to turn them feminist, guys. Okay, I
They
believe
don't
it.
even care about the murder of the friends because they can't stand them, and then they can't remember why they came into a room. This isn't about menopause. This is about amnesia. She's got a mental illness. Like, there's something wrong with her brain. That's like, no, it's all normal.
Maybe that's why she has 0 Fs. Ah, I get it.
Like, this is essentially. This is the story of Memento. Like, there's some kind of medical condition. If you, every time you walk into a room, you have your memory
It's like
erased.
The Sims.
There was a story on Twitter about the worst time in someone's life. They played The Sims, gave a sim their exact life, and the only thing the sim did is cry all day. And they're like, I never played The Sims again after that. It was the most depressing thing I've ever done in my life.
So sad. The
This
Sims
is gonna be so
understands your
funny.
life.
I used to play it all the time, and one of the funniest. I've had quite a few actual hilarious moments playing The Sims, but the one was I loaded into like one of the houses they already had made, and it was a cat house, like a cat lady house, and all the cats threw up like as soon as I loaded in. I was like, oh my
Oh
gosh,
my god.
realistic. Because
They got a lot of cleaning to do there, love.
Yeah.
Rather you than me.
I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna play this house. She can deal with that.
No, thank you. I don't think I could deal with like more than one animal in a house. That's just too much.
No, yeah. Mm-mm. But speaking of Haley,
It's bad enough living with a
Barry,
bloke.
there's this as well. She's busy. Halle Berry's very busy.
Oh
She'll
no,
play president
really?
of the yes, she's gonna play
It's G20
president
all
of
over
the
again, isn't
United
it?
States. I think Disparu's gonna like this. I think maybe out of both of them, Disparu actually might find some humor in this.
But
one.
this
It
is
was funny,
this is like
though.
their kink. They're just, oh, well, who's never been president? And we'll just stick every tick box that hasn't been president in there at one go. Like, we're gonna break down barriers. As long as this is the ultimate, if you can see it, you can be it. And it's like, yeah, but this one actually involves other people wanting you to be it. And nobody wants Halle Berry to be president.
Okay, what's this
No.
about? Like, why is the president missing? I need to know.
Well, apparently,
well, we'll find
she's
out.
saving the US from a domestic terrorist threat. I
As
like
the
that she's
president.
the
No, they wouldn't.
like I say, it's G20 all over again. She escapes her secret service, so the people that would help her take down a threat, she escapes them and goes off to stop it on her own as a
Wait,
strong,
is she-
empowered
Well,
woman.
yeah,
Is that the one that got canceled? Is that the one that got canceled?
No.
one
Which
that-
one?
What was the show?
The
Because
show,
Vera said
G4?
no. So Vera brought this up, and it made me think of Disparu that she thinks this kind of reminds her of that show that got canceled.
Well,
What's
the G-
her
it-
name?
It's like G20, but that came out.
Girl, no,
Yeah,
the
I
one
was
with
gonna say.
where the lady was gonna like stop terrorists or something.
I don't
and
know
they-
what you're talking
it was after
about.
it was after Charlie Kirk.
The
casted it.
Savant.
Oh,
Yes,
the Savant.
that. Thank you.
Oh.
This is
It
nothing
didn't-
like the
It didn't get
Savant.
canceled. Oh, that will come out at some point. I'm hoping sometime soon in the next.
Well,
couple
yeah,
months.
the time that we know that it won't come out will be if they ever take it off the media portal for early reviews. But at the moment, it's still there, so all the
Oh.
journalists and everyone can still go and watch it. So it still looks like it's coming out. No, the Savant was more literature. It was
Oh, okay.
they showed it in there, her shagging him basically. And that is literally if I have to bang this muscle-bound six-pack super soldier that literally played Master Chief in Halo to save the world, then look, that's a price I'm willing to pay. It's like that's just the story of every femme novel ever.
I was gonna say
this is way more like G20. This is just. Isn't she so strong and empowered? She can beat all the men in a fight. She can outsmart them.
Yeah, she outsmarts the Secret Service. Apparently, she escapes the Secret Service to save the U.S. from a terrorist who threatens an attack that may send everyone into the Dark Ages.
Why wouldn't she just use Secret Service to do this? Like, it makes no sense.
Because she's smarter than them. She needs to evade them.
She actually needs to be protected to lead the country.
Well, no, even if for some reason they wrote in some kind of thing where she was the only person that can save it, the first thing I would be doing is going, are you 6 trained elite people from our entire country? I could really do with you to shoot those people over there. Yeah. That'll make your life a lot easier.
Guess what? When you're the leader of a country, you're supposed to lead, not do the things that you tell other people to do. I'm just putting it out there.
This is Halle Berry. There is no way that anyone at her age is going to believe she's going out and stopping crime. Like this is once again another time where I bet if you looked up the actors, the writers, there would probably be people of a certain age.
You know what, Drew? She was Catwoman. You watch your mouth.
Maybe she was Catwoman a long time ago. Her time is gone. Now she's Catwoman's mum. That's what she is.
Let me see.
Maybe she can use her hormones as an excuse to run away from Secret Service, okay?
There is no excuse for doing it. And I suppose, okay, she's president. They tend to be older. But that just makes it more stupid that she's stopping crime. If you want people who are going to stop crime, they have to be in their 20s. They have to be hot. It's the only way that men will ever allow them to do it. There's a reason why nobody had a problem with Alias going out and beating people up. It's because every week she was in a new hot outfit that showed a lot of flesh.
Breaking. Okay, so The President is Missing is a thriller based on a 2018 novel by Bill Clinton and James Patterson. Bill Clinton.
Probably a true story.
Following a U.S. president who vanishes during a global crisis. A new movie adaptation. Yeah, blah. We saw that already. So I was trying to see who was working on it. Previously, it was planned as a Showtime TV series starring David Oyelowo, but that project was halted. So the new one is Halle Berry's production company. That her company is developing it for Apple TV Plus with a plot involving the president invading her own Secret Service to. Yeah, okay, we already got this. Okay, so yeah, it's. I didn't know that it's a novel by Bill Clinton. Interesting.
A Clinton novel. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Yes, that one.
I can no longer comment because I value my life.
Dispersion, I've been shut up.
Drew's like, it was fantastic. 10 out of 10. Go
Best
watch.
idea
Not blinking.
ever. Halle for president for real.
Gosh, I didn't know that. Wow. The more you know, I guess, huh? All right, let's get a couple more supers here. Wolf Day Mexico has been a member for 3 months. Are we going to be lucky enough to get Disbrew to review the best sports anime of last year? Umasumi?
I can't even pronounce
Unamasumi?
Umasume.
Wasn't that
Cinderella Grey?
Was that horse racing game? Or was that something else? I remembered. It's a mobile game. It was not like a TV show. That was a game. Yeah, Omam. So it's. I will. Apparently, I was sharing something. I will share this. This is the game. Pretty Derby. It is now. These are all anime. Yeah, these are all anime girls.
Never mind.
Well, these are all anime girls, but they're based on genuine horses. And so they all imitate actual horses, and you race the girls against each other on a horse track. I remember last year there was a time loads of people were streaming it. Arch even streamed it at one point.
What?
Yeah.
So
I think it's Asmongold played it as well. It is literally just anime. I didn't know it was an anime thing. I thought it was a mobile game. But yeah, you have to raise your stable of girls. Horse girls.
Oh my god!
And then you race them against each other. And one of them was so awful. No one had won a race with her for like 3 weeks. And the official Twitter account came out and gone, so and so has finally won a race.
Wow.
Well, Well, are you going to review that, Disparu? Is it going in the queue?
It was
Let
one
me
of
put
the
it
games.
in my let me put it on my wish list.
Actually, it's like, I'll play it.
The horse blurp is gonna be played a lot.
Loads
yeah.
loads of people played the game. You might actually like it because it's got K-pop in it.
Love K-pop.
So there is legitimately like this. I think after every race, they do like dance sequences.
Goodness.
And it is just like very
Oh my God,
various anime
Can
girls.
they get a K-pop Demon Hunter mix with this? Oh my God, I would love that so much.
What about just a K-pop Demon Hunter game? That'd be kind of cool. I think that would do really well.
They have like poses and stuff that were all meant to imitate actual actual horses and like the weird poses they'd been photographed in and things.
What weird poses?
Oh.
Maybe
Like
we'll
some
find
of the
out.
horses pulled like weird odd faces and things, yeah.
Olf, thank you for the $4.99. What pepper is the nosiest pepper? The one that gets jalapeno business.
Funny. I
that
like
one.
it.
I like that one. Real life Jerry. Oh gosh, that picture. That guy's
image
haunting me.
is
That guy is so
disturbing.
creepy looking. For 5, why don't Alabama women do reverse
Oh my God.
cowgirl? Because they're taught to never turn their back on family. Ew.
Oh my God.
No.
That is
no.
nasty.
So you asked what kind of faces. This is a horse. And so these are the kind of emotes that you get in the game of people pulling weird faces that
That's
the horses have been
amazing. They're
photographed
so
in.
adorable.
Jason Webster for 5. Yakutsk in eastern Siberia is the coldest city on Earth, where temperatures can plunge as low as negative 80 degrees Fahrenheit in winter. No.
Did you see the
Absolutely
Russian
not.
snow recently? People are in like tower blocks of flats, and the snow goes up to the roof.
Oh, those
and, like,
are
huge snow
amazing.
drifts.
They can
I've
like
seen-
dive into the snow.
I've seen people
slide.
jump out of windows into the snow. It's wild.
That's crazy. Monkey Hate Clean for 5. How was Picard able to find the Borg with a Q-tip? Is that better, Sir Disparu? Nice hair, by the way.
It's awful in every way imaginable. It doesn't even particularly make... I know it makes sense in the Star Trek place. Where are you going to find him with a Q-tip, like an actual Q-tip? The pun! The pun needs integrity, sir.
Try again. Maybe you'll get Disparu. Saint Zimmerman for $1.99. What do you think Walt Disney would think of this? Oh, this was the Community. I know that there was like one that he wanted. He wanted something kind of like that, but I think not quite as culty.
Well-
I think Walt Disney would have a problem with so much more that's happening with the Disney company now, not the real estate that they're doing, but I feel like
It was-
compared to everything else, he probably would be okay with them.
It was
branching
very
out.
normal. It was very normal in the UK when the Industrial Revolution came out. We built loads of cities. Everyone was off on the little own farms and stuff. So everyone needed new houses in the cities. So places like Cadbury's did just build masses of terraced houses for their own staff. And if you work for them, you could live in the houses. So this isn't unusual. But what they're supposed to do is you would give them to your workers. You wouldn't charge them $2.8 million. Like, your own workers are never going to be able to afford those houses. So you're just, essentially, in the real estate business, which I don't see how that's Disney. It seems just odd. I think there you're just taking advantage of having bought a lot of land a long time ago and you had no idea what to do with it.
Oh, I was gonna say, are you okay, Ian? But now I get it. I piece it together.
Yeah, fun, his hair. Yeah. His hair is fun. I'm glad you like it, Ian.
He got a cut just for you. Hokies, thank you for the 10. I cannot wait for the Hallmark Christmas movies where the ice agent and the anti-ice fall in love.
It'll happen.
It'll
It's
happen.
it's the latest thing. It started as an AI image and it's now turned into a genre.
Yes. Gary, thank you for the 10. Part 1 of 2. The Tale of Genji, written by Maraxi. What is it? Genji?
Oh, it's not I only know that name from Overwatch, where it was always Genji.
Oh, Genji. Okay.
But I don't know as it's an actual story. I thought he was referring to Overwatch.
Oh, Murasaki Shigebu, I might have gotten that right, in the early 11th century is a masterpiece of Japanese literature and is widely considered the world's first novel.
That's probably well, almost certainly where Overwatch got it from. I just didn't know it was referring to an actual thing.
Oh, and then 2 of 2. Thanks for another 5, Gary. It follows a handsome and talented prince. Not a lot of concern for women's consent in the novel. It was written by a woman, of course.
But the crazy part is women don't like, they say they want consent, but then when they write in their heads, they want a man to take charge, but only when they want it.
There was a meme. It's like women's literature is basically one of two things. And it is like, she's getting bread and she doesn't want to, or she's getting bread and she wants to. But they always are only right about someone's breeding them somewhere. That's just the way it works.
Megan Rush for 10. Never go full retard unless it's this show. Good advice. And also for 10, she has multiple reasons people love her. I think he's talking about Sydney Sweeney.
The Jobblies. Yeah, she got a couple of reasons.
Away.
It was like, I remember there was a big article went around, I think it was about Bond and how Bond needed to be changing. Did you know in one of the movies, he even slaps a woman? Well, I've started going through the Bond movies again right from the start, and I think it's in the first movie, the first or second movie, and she utterly deserves it. Like, this is a spy. And you're like, what have you done to me? It's like, you actually watch it in context, you're like, no, she had it coming, love.
No.
Kratos for $4.99. Starfleet Academy feels like the culture's Mr. Creosa. John Cleese will ask just one more obese, they, them, and yeah. All right. So
Star Trek Academy is a kind of, it's a weird, everyone's like 90210 and stuff, or I've seen it, people accuse it to Vampire Diaries. It's like, no, Vampire Diaries was watchable. Vampire Diaries was way better than this.
It's like a skin suit of Star Trek, of them attempting to do something like Vampire Diaries, but it ends up being more like Lizzie McGuire.
That's the weird thing about it. It's a bad version of what they're even trying to make. Like, if they made Vampire Diaries in Star Trek, yeah, it wouldn't be Star Trek, but at least you'd have interesting characters. They don't even have that.
With good backstories. There's not one character that I'm like rooting for. I'm rooting for Holly to put her feet away.
Yeah, she's got weird crusty stuff on the top of them. It's very bizarre.
That video that Nerdrotic put on Instagram was, I don't know the show, but the video was really funny. It was like a clip of just like clipping in pieces like Dr. Evil, and then like showing her like how she's acting like some of these silly...
with the intro of his video.
Yeah.
His last review.
It's funny.
It was pretty funny, yeah.
It was pretty funny.
I can't imagine an entire hour where we focus on the hologram. I don't know how anyone puts up with that. It's gonna be a slog.
This whole show is a slog. At least the Acolyte was a little more entertaining. This one, it's like, when is this 30 minutes over? Please make it over. Can I go double speed? Please, this would make my life so much better.
Disparu lives life on double speed.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, but in these, it's the same reason I did Doctor Who. Doctor Who was turned into like an ideological pitch. It was always there to make a point, and so in the reviews I like to argue against the point. So there's a reason beyond just talking about the show when I do the things, is to provide the counter argument of why what you're saying is awful. But it is awful when you go into a show and you know the next thing's going to be about a message, and the next thing's going to have the message, and it's all going to be evil. It was the same with Valma. It was the same with Doctor Who. You always knew he was going to try and say something.
And that's so boring when it becomes so predictable. It's like, no one likes being lectured to. And
even so She-Hulk didn't do this.
The show's doing this, lecturing you how to be a better person or what you should do, blah, 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 blah. It's just, humans tend to not want to be told.
This is why they can't do the Star Trek thing of providing multiple perspectives from different elements of humanity and then leaving it there, because we are at the end of history. We have come up with the correct conclusion. This is the answer. We only need to tell you the answer. That we just need to force it down. This is why they do these shows for kids. Russell T Davies was always talking about kids. It was really bizarre. He was even talking about how 15-year-olds would be going to his adult clubs. It's very strange. But it is because they are basically knowledge sponges. They just believe what you tell them. They don't think about it, because that's the way that human evolution has made children. It's why they're not making adult Star Trek, because an adult would think about this stuff.
That's why they're not scared of snakes.
Look, the baby couldn't get away from it in the first place. Obviously, a baby is only going to respond to a snake as it matures, but it still doesn't mean it's not genetic. It just means it's not activated at that time.
Yes, I'm lecturing
Yeah,
you,
I was
Hart.
just gonna highlight that.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, let's move on to. I don't think any of us saw it, but I want to talk about this because it's very interesting.
That's a great opening.
I know. I want to see it.
I'm
I just didn't get
scared.
time. I didn't have time. I want to go see this because I am a fan of Markiplier, and apparently this movie's doing very well. I had a couple friends that went to go see it, and they really liked it. Didn't really care for the game, but they liked the movie, his adaptation. So I like seeing indie creators, like independent creators, just create, and when it does well, that's even better. But the funny thing here is people thought that this movie was going to make like 8 million tops altogether, but it pulled in an estimated 8.9 million just on Friday for a first place finish, an impressive result considering the film was self-distributed and funded by YouTube superstar Mark Fishback, aka Markiplier. Domestic gross should climb to 17 million through Sunday, well
do you wanna
past
know the
initial
budget?
projections of 10 million. What was the budget?
$3 million.
Wow. And then-
Wow.
It quadrupled its budget in one day.
That's amazing. Good
Yeah.
for you. And this is what you can do at a low budget and still do well. I hate how expensive some of these Hollywood movies, especially like MCU in the last, I don't know, 5 years, they spend so much money and they cannot produce a good movie. And you don't need that money to produce a good movie.
Also, like I know Markiplier is, his beliefs would be entirely opposite to mine, but he often doesn't drag that into his videos. A lot of his game things, I've watched him. He was what I watched Five Nights at Freddy's the first couple of games through. I also watched his Subnautica, his playthrough of that. That was good. Like, he is an entertaining person. He's done various videos which like choose your own adventure. So you would watch a little movie sequence that he's done, and then it would show you at the end multiple options of where to go, and then all those videos kind of snaked off and they're all unlisted, and you kind of tracked through and made your own things. That was probably his first aspect into this, and he just released them for free on YouTube, and they were great. Very wacky, very creative, and so I can see why you do it. But I think what matters most, and this is from a Forbes article, is this comment, and it's literally one sentence that they do.
Oh, sorry, I didn't see something up. There you go. Oh, I gotta stop sharing.
It just says, audiences, largely Markiplier fans, no doubt, are loving the film. And that's all that matters.
Yeah.
Like, you don't have to make some mass market you have to make a mass market film if you've got a budget of $120 million. But if you spend $3 on it, you can hyper-focus your movie on a small audience, an audience that he already has, and you can be massively profitable with it. And that's all a movie needs to be. It's his first one. The critic score probably is, like, accurate. If you're looking at it from an objective point of view, it probably is a mid-film, just because it's his first film, and so you'd kind of expect that. Mm-hmm. But it will also have a lot of him in it, and so his audience, like, he will have made a film that he likes, and so his audience that also watches him because of him will love it as well.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, maybe in time he'll get better at making movies to be able to make something more wide, like, more of a wider audience to appeal to more people, and then maybe the critics will like it even more. But for a first thing, I think he achieved his goals. He made a fortune off it. He can snowball that into later movies if he wants to. And I think this is something that games have kind of slipped up on, is, like, RTSs and stuff may not have been mass market, but there was a dedicated group of RTS fans that would always buy all your RTSs. And that was enough to make profitable and make the genre. And it was only when you went off to, like, massive corporations, suddenly RTSs can't make money anymore, because now we spend $200 million on a game. So, well, just don't. Spend 10 and you'll make money.
Yeah. I'm trying to look up. Sorry, go ahead. Keep going. I'm listening.
This isn't even just like self-funded. This is self-distributed. Now, even Amazon bought a company so they could have a distributor because it's so much work. So he has basically done all himself, all self-funded, all for $3 million, all of his own back, with no knowledge of the industry. However you spin it, even if you don't like the film, it has been just like a massive success.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's gonna just keep going up. I'm gonna go see it probably on Monday. Like the thing is, I am a fan of Markiplier, but if I don't think the movie's good, I'll admit it. But I think that it'll be enjoyable because I was telling them actually just before we started here that I don't know if anybody in the chat, I'm sure somebody in the chat has watched this, but The Edge of Sleep was a TV series created by Markiplier that's on Amazon right now. I watched it. I thought it was good. A couple of my friends who watched it said that actually went to go see Iron Lung, said the Iron Lung was even better. And I enjoyed The Edge of Sleep. And the thing is, when you watch Markiplier, this is what I take because I've watched his videos for years. He's probably one of the first YouTubers I even got into because I was born.
He's been around since as long as I can remember.
Like PewDiePie, Markiplier, Jacksepticeye. Those are like the top 3 that I probably watched the most of because that's what got me introduced into YouTube. So you watch it and you think like goofy Markiplier, like Bruce said, playing the Five Nights at Freddy's videos, right? Like being silly. So sometimes it's hard to watch like when he's trying to act because you just see that, like me personally, but it doesn't mean that he's a bad actor. And I actually watched Jeremy John's review on it, and he said the same thing. Like he went into it thinking like, oh, this is going to be crap because like, can he act? And he's like, he actually like by like the final act was like, okay, he did a pretty good job.
It's like you find that stand-up comics are generally quite good actors because they're used to going on stage and putting on a performance. And so there are like comedic things. So I can imagine that someone's that been doing like Let's Plays and things, especially horror games and everything, and just making entertainment, he's learned how to... It's not pretend to be somebody else, but it is to be like a larger than life persona, which he can put himself into other people's perspectives. Is probably the best way of putting it. He's talking to people constantly. There's live chats and all that kind of stuff. I can see that like there's a lot of talent there that goes over. And like I say, he's done this stuff on YouTube way before he started making TV series and everything else. So he has had practice and that kind of thing. And I do think it'll probably be a thing where if you like his videos and you like him and you have his sense of humor, then you'll like the movie a lot more than just a random critic who is probably looking down on the movie because it's indie, it's low budget, and it's from a YouTuber.
Yeah,
I think they probably didn't want to like it in the first place.
Yeah, and the thing is, most critics don't go into like any kind of thriller or horror movie wanting to like it.
No, and there's a genre of like cheap schlocky horror movies that a load of people really like, and they kind of know they're not the best movies, but that's part of the appeal, that it is a bit camp, it is a bit crazy.
Yeah, exactly. Like the critics and people freaking out over Five Nights at Freddy's, like the lore is a little bit absurd and it's deep, it's interesting if you're interested in something like that, and that's an example. Okay, like Five Nights at Freddy versus The Return to Silent Hill. Vara and I ripped it apart. We reviewed it. It was not good.
Return to Silent Hill is awful, and I don't know anything about the games.
That's the thing. And okay, I'll bring Jeremy Johns again. He hasn't played the games, and he's like, watching this movie does not make me want to play it. Because if anyone doesn't know, I'll just be quick about it. The second Silent Hill game is its own separate story, and it's a lot of people's favorite out of the 3 Silent Hill games. And what they did with this movie, and it's the same director from the original ones from like I didn't see them 90s, early 2000s, whenever that was. Don't get me started on because it's just a girlfriend. So they changed a lot in it. Like they keep some of the story, but then they change it. They mix parts of game 1 and 3 into it, which is not a part of the game. So it's like if you're gonna adapt a certain story, adapt that story. Don't mix other stuff into it to completely change the whole lore. And that's what the game fans got mad about.
I've argued, because about halfway through the movie, maybe a bit more of a half, I was so confused. I had no idea what's going on. I didn't know why. We're just running from set to set. I messaged a guy that knows the games because I wanted context, and I read the synopsis of the game because I just desperately wanted to know what on earth is happening. And one of the things he hated was the cult being in this movie, but I actually thought that was a good thing because, yes, if you know the games, you know stuff's happened before and afterwards, but if you're just watching this as a movie, you need a reason why Silent Hill exists. And I think they provided that with the cult. So I do think you have to drag in elements of the story to explain why this place even exists for people that don't know the games.
Yeah, but not to get too into it, like making Mary a part of it, it's like, no, they had their own separate thing, like the way they did it. But then like the part that really made a lot of game fans mad was that he wakes up like in a psych ward. It's like it was all in his head, and it's like, no, it's a real place.
That's the way I took it.
It's a real place. Like, no, don't do that.
I watched Az's review, and he's going into all this stuff. There's a time loop and everything else, and I just commented underneath, oh, to me, what the story was saying was that everything was in his head. He had a mental breakdown. She didn't exist, And he made a decision, like the shrink gave him a decision. You either live in the real world or you just break and you go in there. And he made a decision to break and like live in his own head in a fantasy with this woman.
Yeah.
I mean, so I didn't get time loops or anything. Now it was like it's clearly
That's what
just.
I mean, we're like, what are you doing? And then, like the Groundhog Day ending, it's just it was weird because the thing about what the actual town Silent Hill is, it's like a normal town. But if you have like severe trauma, like he did with his wife. The way they do it in the movie is nothing like in the game. Like I'm not going to get too into it because I don't know if anyone wants to hear it, but like, it's not like where he leaves his girlfriend. They're married. They have a loving, great marriage, and she gets severely sick and they start resenting each other because she's
got the longest name in the world. Like it barely fit on a gravestone.
Yeah. So
it's legitimately like 4 or 5 names.
Yeah. It's the movie, the first, like they added their meet cute, right? We're like, okay, that's fine. And then it gets more into it, and I'm like, what are you doing? And I'm a fan of it, but I'm not like this diehard fan. I'm more of a Resident Evil girl if it goes between like Resident Evil and Silent Hill.
The guy I spoke
Resident
to
Evil
was a
more.
diehard fan, and he was pissed.
He
was like, I'm not watching this trash. And then the next day, he's like, I've watched it. I hate it. And it was like,
the director was getting death threats from diehard
yeah,
fans.
and he's like, I would come back for another movie, though. I'm like, no, don't, not if you're getting death threats. But I do actually think that my reading of it was correct, that it was intended to all be in his head, because right at the end, as he's leaving, they play like the radio going in and out. So I think that was the sign that no, actually Silent Hill was real, but it's also still in his head. I think it was trying to do a bit of both. Like there was the mattress monster, which I only found out from him that was a theory about in the game, but it was never confirmed. But that scene, if you take the game meaning, directly contradicts the 2 scenes, either end of that scene, where she's talking to her, and she's clearly happy with him, and she's happy to see him, she's apologizing, she's asking him for help. So none of just the movie on its own makes sense.
No, it doesn't.
Like to itself.
Yeah, no, the actual Silent Hill 2 is good. The story is so good. But like I said, it's like what James sees in it, other people don't see, right? Like he sees those like over-sexualized nurses because his trauma was like his sick wife that was dying and not looking like that anymore, but like it was like a morphed version because it was like a monster, right? And like the throwing up, that was directly because she was just like a mess, sick, dying, throwing up, just disintegrating in front of him. I know, it's gross, but yeah, it's just I don't know why they couldn't just adapt James and Mary's story. That's a lot of people's favorite Silent Hill. So making her a part of the cult and everything, and then just making her just his girlfriend. Bart and I were just yelling about that all the time. We're like, just his girlfriend? Like they're married in the game. It's more of a bond. It was so dumb. Like, because you look at it like that.
That's like just a modernity thing.
But it's dumb. Like it's just his girlfriend, right? And then he leaves, and then he just like comes back and decides, okay, yeah, I'll do a mercy kill for you. No, in the game, like he's sitting there watching his wife just disintegrate in front of him and decides to do it, and his trauma is that he has relief from it, but at the same time, obviously, like he's guilt stricken because he killed his wife, so he's totally messed up in the head.
You go through an entire movie where you're fighting monsters, you meet other strangers, and not once do you go, how have you survived those monsters, mate? Have you seen those? They almost killed me. And nobody mentioned those. So he goes through, and you're building up to this big boss climax. She's flying in the air. There's all these wings coming off her. She's got tentacles and everything else. She's already shoved her hand down your throat once. And you're like, there's going to be something here. This is going to be some kind of big battle. Nothing. He hugs her, and it's over. Like, it's the most anticlimactic thing. And so I am already hating the ending, and then they do another ending, and that makes the story even worse. I'm like, how do you do a second encore and make me hate you even more? And I don't even know the games.
Sounds like Hollywood.
It's a horrific movie.
Is that it's people, especially after this one came out, I'm going to watch the original one from, I think it was 2006, but it's the same director. So he had a chance to redo the mistakes that people didn't like with the original movie. And instead he made it worse. Yeah.
Oh, that's bad.
That's embarrassing.
Like, we have reached a time where so many people have got cancelled now that Forbes is congratulating Markiplier on not like having any like major disasters in his career.
But yeah, I mean, I don't think anyone should get death threats because you don't like their work, right? But yeah, the director is getting death
No, but he
threats from fans.
deserves every single bad review that movie gets.
Yes, the bad reviews are deserved for sure. For sure.
I had a choice of seeing Mercy or that, and I watched that, and it was so bad I kind of regret it. It was like that.
Was there a remake of Mercy?
Mercy is a Chris Pratt film. I don't know whether
I'm thinking of something else. I'm thinking of something else. Never mind.
The Chris Pratt film is about an AI judge or something.
Oh, that's it. Did you watch
that
it?
one.
How was that? Did you watch it?
I've not seen it because I
thought it
watched
was
Silent Hill
interesting.
instead.
I thought it was.
I bet you it's better than Silent
concept.
Hill. It was. I gotta watch that. The AI
Prove
cop
that you're
film.
innocent within an hour or something like that.
It's probably. Listen, I'm just gonna go out on a limb here and say that it's better than Return to Silent Hill. So we'll have to check that out.
They've both got bad reviews, but you're never sure how much the critic reviews go into. They just don't like Chris
I know.
Pratt.
I just go on critic lists like to get real reviews, and oh my gosh, critic list Return Silent Hill. Like, there was one person that did most excellent, and it made Vera and I like crash out. We're like, this person's a troll. There's no way. There's no way. That you
Finally
make
fixed all the problems I had with the game.
Ooh.
Yeah. No. Okay. Oh, you know,
Do
let's
you
go
want-
on more. What? You want something? Go ahead if you got something. I was gonna bring up the
I-
Brandon
I've-
Sanderson thing. I'll do that next.
Do you remember that time where it was like women were choosing, do you want to meet a man or a bear in the woods?
Oh yeah.
Well,
All
there's a
women were
new
choosing
one.
Bears.
No, there's a new one where this woman did this for Instagram. She's like, I've got a really cute shot of a wild animal. And
that
anyone that knows
real?
yes, anyone that knows anything about cats or body language or he's about to pounce. You can tell
Yeah.
just by his posh. She has no idea. This is someone that's grown
an
up in a really
idiot.
safe environment, has no concept of danger. She's been protected by men her entire life. Well, that's how it ended. And that is immediately afterwards, and then all the people have to drag her off because
my
this
God.
cat is there.
Well, okay, I will say
That
this,
is seconds after
that-
this picture.
A lot of people don't even understand how dangerous animals are in the world. How many times have people stopped and been like, "Oh my God, there's a bear on the side of the road. Let's go take a selfie with that bear."
That
Idiots.
pounce, that face concentrating on her. She's got her back to it, so you're even more pissing off.
You're
It's a predator
armed.
animal. It's about to pounce. He sees her like McDonald's.
This
is
listen,
an
he's about
easy
to do
kill.
booty wiggle.
I can't
You guys
believe
know how
Uber
the
Eats came
cats
to
are.
me.
Oh, she's still sitting there. She has no idea that I'm about
Yeah.
to eat her.
She was about to do the cat was about to do the booty wiggle. You seen it? You know, the right before they pounced.
Yeah,
It was
to like
coming.
make sure it's got sure footing.
Yeah.
She clearly didn't have
Ay,
real
people,
Asian
man.
parents.
But I did think that solved the would you prefer to meet a wild animal or a man in the woods? It's like, actually.
Actually, yeah. All right, let me catch up on supers and we'll move on to another topic. Magna Norse for 5. Gay people are not popular in topics or politics. Sorry, disprove. Yeah, sorry, I can't read. Nicki Minaj is fat bum for 2. Sup, guys? What do y'all think about Nicki Minaj? Stunning and brave.
Did you
She
see
got-
the recent clip?
She got citizenship for supporting.
Well, she
Trump.
already was, but she got like a gold card instead of a green card. or something
No.
like that.
I can't remember who it was. She's been in the news recently because what was it? They were asked, "What do you think about so and so?" And she called him a cocksucker.
Oh,
Was that
Nicki
English?
Minaj?
I think it's like, "What do you think of Don Lemon?" or something like that.
Oh, yeah,
Who's like
she's
been insulting her,
outspoken.
and she's like,
Her-
"He can shut up," and they both just laughed. It's like,
Her Twitter stuff has been amazing. Like, she's been pretty funny. I'm be honest. I think her tweets are really funny coming at like Newsom and everything. But yeah, there's people like going viral for ripping up like and throwing out their Nicki Minaj merch. It's like, well, she already got your money, so boo hoo. That's just you wasted
oh,
your
I
money.
love
Like,
those people. Yeah, they
Yeah.
set fire to. It's like, I bought this just to destroy it. It's like, thanks for the money.
Yeah. Poseidon for 10. Show Wicked the waxing video. I'm certain I probably don't want to see this.
No, it's men
Sounds
getting
weird.
whacked. It's really funny.
Oh, those are funny. If you can find
Oh,
it.
just watch
or-
40-Year-Old Virgin for that.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Kelly Clarkson. Yeah.
It looks like he'd ripped his skin off
Where
already.
else?
He did the Riker maneuver.
He's about to punch the cameraman.
Yeah, that's just like various.
Yo, damn!
Ow! Ow! Oh my god! Ow! Damn, you didn't even warn me or nothing. Damn! Oh, fuck! No!
Is she waxing his nose?
Yes.
Yes, you
Are
can
you
wax your nose.
insane?
No,
Why?
you can do that. You get so
Why though?
I've waxed my nose. I feel like you can breathe better.
Yes, because the nose hairs are meant to serve a purpose. They're meant to capture bacteria and stuff.
I know, but you know, a lot of men trim it anyways.
Yeah, they trim it because it comes out of your nose, but
Yes,
ripping it
please
out means
listen.
that you lose all the
Men?
protection against it.
No,
If it's
no,
coming
not
out of
all,
your
just
nose,
some.
trim it.
Just some.
PSA. Men, if
What?
it's coming out of your nose, trim it. We can see it.
Yes.
Please.
I don't like nose hairs. Ugh, so strange. I'm weird. So whenever I wax a guy's nose hair or a girl, I will like stare at it and be like, "That's just in your nose. That's crazy."
This I can see with a magnifying glass. Ew, look at that thick
Oh,
one.
that was in there. And I should have like.
I'll just brush the hair off.
Oh, Shane, you tweeze. What is wrong with you? Waxing's so way better than tweezing.
I don't get it. Waxing would remove more in one go.
Yeah, tweezing one at a time. It's like slow pain.
Yeah, but waxing, like, she shoved that all the way up his nose. That's taking stuff that you wouldn't even be able to see. You'd be far better off with just those electric ones where it just takes off the end.
Oh my god. No. So what I do? Okay, so I'll tell you how I
This
wax it.
men should not be subjected to women's beauty treatments because they put themselves
No,
through
they
really weird, bizarre stuff that nobody needs.
Voluntarily come and pay me to wax their nose.
They're all lunatics.
You guys are making my
there
nose
is
itch.
no need for a man to have his nose hairs waxed.
Okay, the one wax I tell everyone that they should always get. I'm not going to say it on the stream.
It is like there is
What a
no
Sunday
need for
fun
a
day
man
tomorrow
to
to hear the
subject
answer.
himself to women's beauty standards. It's like, no, you're a dude. You are not supposed to be effeminate like a woman.
Voluntarily do it. It's not my fault they pay me to wax them.
Like they just have a pain kink. That's all that is. They just really enjoy a good sneeze.
And yes, the hair does grow back eventually, okay? But anyways, so yeah, guys get their nose waxed, back waxed, neck waxed. The one thing I don't
Red flag.
back wax? Is it red
Yes.
flag? I don't mind a back wax.
If you're getting waxed, it's a red flag.
Well, I think guys should get their ears waxed. That's
No.
I don't want them there. I don't want
If you
hair
subject
there.
yourself to women's beauty treatments, it's a red
it
flag.
just-
They
there's
lost
some
a bet.
weird hairs on men.
You go on a sunbed, red flag.
Oh my god.
Makeup, red flag. Put nail varnish on, red flag. These are all serial killer behaviors. I don't trust any of
Yeah,
you.
no, ear waxes need to
I just
happen.
assume you like Starfleet Academy.
If you have hair like I've waxed guys with hair coming like out of their ears like this long. Ugh.
Yeah, if a woman has a problem with that, get rid of it. You don't have to lower yourself to her standards.
It's
Drew's
okay.
like-
I don't want to date you either.
Yeah, no, it's fine. That is a good filter. If she's like, oh, I don't like your hair. Yeah, she's not going to like a load of other stuff because she's a really picky woman, and it's just get rid of her. She's causing way too many problems. She's already picking on your ears.
okay.
Like, if she's picking on your ears, she's going to find a load of other stuff as
I'm
well.
just
It's like,
saying-
no.
Okay, trim it at the very least. If you want to try wax, I'll do it for free.
I am not
Fine.
putting scissors near my ears.
Oh,
No.
no, that's not like trim like this. You get the whatever the razor. What is it called? I don't know what it's called.
I'm not putting a razor near my ears. That sounds like a...
What is are they just called trimmers? I don't know.
It's way easier just to go... You don't want her anywhere near... No. If you're that picky, piss off, love. Who do you think you are, the Queen of
All right.
Sheba?
So if anyone wants to date me, you have to have trimmed ears, trimmed nose. Thank you. At least I'm putting it out there. Oh, they're called clippers?
Red
I don't
flag.
know. I've never used them.
It's a red flag for both of them. It's a red flag for him to do it, and it's a red flag for X-Ray to want it done.
Guys, I'm a walking red flag. I love it.
Like, she will
flags.
subject you to all of these different beauty treatments. It's a red flag.
Red nails, red flag. This is just rude to all the men right now.
Red
Oh.
flag. Oh,
Yes.
I want
Because I'm worth it. What you do on a stream is try and entertain the people. I love how Wicked's like, I've got nail varnish on. That's my point.
No,
Men
I'm
shouldn't
sorry,
be
I'm
like
leaving my red
Wicked.
flag.
Yeah, thank you. He's giving respect to me. Maybe I should wear my hat for you.
I don't believe that a Scottish drunken man gets waxed. I don't believe it.
No,
Like,
no.
you would be
believe
kicked
it.
out of Scotland.
He calls me daddy.
Thank you for the,
That's it.
the 50.
I even wore this hat last stream so I could remind him of
Who's
who
daddy?
I am to him. You're welcome.
Your hair looks so good. I like it curl. I never see your hair curled. Sorry, for being girls. Anyways, I'll get a couple of supers. Ian, thank you for the other 50. I'm done with your dad jokes. I made a joke about decimation, but only 1 in 10 got. I got that.
I like that you had to tell him. No, I did understand that.
I
actually,
understood
folks.
that one. I'm not that slow.
It is weird though, because now we use the word decimated to mean utterly destroyed, when it's the exact opposite of what it actually means.
VD for 2 Canadian, off topic, but do any of you smoke, and why not? I don't, because I don't like it.
I've smoked maybe 3 cigarettes in my entire life.
Ooh, but I love sniffing a carton of cigarettes unlit. I think it's one of the nicest smells. Tobacco, mwah. Such a good smell.
They have like colognes and stuff that have like a tobacco for guys.
I have vanilla tobacco cologne because that's how much I like it.
Yeah, it's not a bad smell. It's the smoke that's bad.
It's always weird to me that people got addicted to smoking because it tastes horrible. And so it means that you had to force your way through the horrible taste to actually get addicted to it.
I did that with beer though, so I think, well, I'm not addicted, but I'd never liked the
You
taste
enjoy
of
it
beer.
now.
Now I enjoy it now.
Yeah, same.
I didn't like whiskey at first, but it took. I looked up how you
how to
begin
enjoy
to
it.
like whiskey, yeah, and they basically said have it with a lot of ice, like a small amount per day, and it took like 5 days before I liked it. So I don't think you would get. I don't think you'd get addicted to cigarettes, but I actually don't know how long it takes before you get used to it.
AP for 5. When God said, "Let there be light," Chuck Norris said, "Say please."
There is loads of Chuck Norris jokes.
There is. Big booty bandito for 2. Nikki Glazer is about as funny as my profile pic. And another bum. Nicki Minaj's fat bum for 2. Kim Kardashian has a fake bum. Don't support her. Agreed.
She does. There was a woman on Big Brother who had implants in, and she could flip them over. She could rotate them in her ass. Like there's a flat side that you sit on, and you could see it. It was like, oh.
That is so strange.
It is so weird as well, though, to want a fat ass.
I don't know why.
It should be the other way around.
This came in my head for some reason. There's a Looksmax guy on TikTok named Clavicular.
Clavicular, yeah.
For some reason, he promotes putting you know those boob sticky cups for women so that they don't have to wear a bra, like with straps.
Are you about to say on your shoulders to make your shoulders more pronounced?
Yeah. Strangest thing. He's like, if you want to have big shoulders because you can't build them, just put those little cups on your shoulders.
This is exactly what I mean about red flag. That guy is a woman. Like, he thinks of himself as a woman. He says, I don't make myself attracted for women. I make myself attractive for men. It's like, just say you're gay then. If you want to be attractive so that other guys are there. It's like, it's very, like, women compete among themselves for who's beautiful. This is why women drag each other down. It's like, well, I actually get dressed up in all of these dresses. I only wear a dress once. Well, no guy will judge you for that, but a woman would. Clavicular just does that. But as a man, this guy said he hits himself with a hammer to break his jaw and stuff. This is a guy who, I think he said he microdoses on meth to give himself sunken cheeks.
Look. He does hardcore drugs, and he's like, I'm not telling you guys to do this, but I'm telling you my routine. And he's like promoting doing like hard drugs. Like, that is insane.
Is it Aiden something, the kick streamer?
Aiden
Ross bought him a penthouse. And it's like, you're basically a kept woman now. I made myself beautiful and a man bought me a penthouse. This is like the plot of a Hollywood movie. He's bought his mistress a place to live that he can visit.
It's Pretty Woman.
That's his whole body. You're welcome, Chad.
Like that just proves my argument about waxing. This is a guy who cares so much about how he looks. Well, that's where you end up.
That is like complete polar opposite of anything men should do.
Well, he is like the male equivalent of whatever her face is, the all fair woman, Kim Kardashian. That's all that is. Yeah.
And he really shouldn't be influencing anyone on how. Like he is way worse than some of the other I didn't even Kim at this rate.
It seems like he came out of nowhere, and suddenly he's on
TikToker. That's why.
He came out of nowhere, and suddenly he's on loads of other people's streams, and I can't avoid the clips. They just get shoved into
everywhere.
my feed.
Mm-hmm. Well, they had the Avengers of the Red Pillars, and then that really boosted him. That weekend in Miami.
Oh,
is that where they were all in a club looking miserable?
Is.
And I'm like, I'm not surprised. You're all like 30. When you're in 30, yeah, being in a club is not, you're not 18 anymore.
Sucks. Whoever goes to clubs to think that they're going to have fun has to be, someone young and, dumb and thinks loud noises is fun. I do like dancing, but not at that level of, it's too much. I feel so old. I should not be out after 10 p.m. I'm just saying.
Don't let X-Ray out after 10 p.m.
She's like a mogwai.
Yeah, don't get me, well, I don't want to.
Don't feed her after midnight. And
yeah, I'm not saying the other thing. I don't know what it is, but I'm not saying.
I was trying to work out in my head whoever said it, which would be worse.
I don't know. We'll leave it at that. Just like our non-invasive Group A Streptococcus.
Oh my gosh. Where are we? Oh, yeah, I'm still trying to catch up on Super. Sorry, guys. Johnny, thank you for the Canadian too. I think the rum is hitting. Hail, chat, and panel. Disprove Tuesday night main event return tax.
I think we're always trying to catch up on Supers, to be fair.
It is. It's fair. We are. And Darren, thank you for the 5 gifted memberships. Welcome to the Potato Squad, everybody. Dan Vicious.
Mogwai guy is here.
It is weird, some of the accounts that people just have lying around ready to go.
They're just ready.
They said my name and I appear.
Dan Vicious for 5. Jay Dyer going through the Epstein Drop Live. Recommend everyone watch After Saucy Saturdays.
Ooh.
Okay, thank you, Dan.
There's some horrific stuff with a lot of very famous people. Basically everybody.
Sure. Basically everybody, probably. Jim, thank you for the 10. My family is directly related to the family in the tale of Hike. How do I say that? Did I say it right? X-Ray?
I have no idea.
Which is the samurai clan who lost the tale of Genji family.
Cool.
Interesting. You're famous.
That's a lineage. That's a cool lineage to have.
It is. Monkey Hate Clean for 5. You read this, Disparu.
An Andorian, a Ferengi, and a Vorta walk into Quark's bar. Quark is very confused by their ability to occupy only a single chair. Witness me. This Padudu?
What?
He's trying to make Disparu laugh, and it worked. There you go.
Well, as I was reading it, I wasn't focusing on the joke. I can't remember who the Andorians are, like the blue guys, aren't they? I don't know who the Vorta.
I want to be a Ferengi woman, okay?
Oh,
Let me be Ferengi!
Yeah, although Deep Space Nine did a thing where a woman destroyed all of their culture and made them turn against capitalism. She wanted to wear clothes, and they're all like, this is disgusting. And then she wanted to overthrow capitalism and not go for profit and stuff.
Ugh. Why do they let women speak? Just be at home.
Quark is like, we can't allow this. This is disgusting. It was his mum. His mum overthrew the Ferengi Empire.
Yeah, let them just be naked, okay?
Oh, the Vorta. Oh, no, I do know the Vorta. I just didn't know them without looking at who they were. Yes, they always cloned each other.
Phil Valentine says, X-Ray, what's the best and worst parts of Canada?
Me and me.
You're the best and worst part.
I don't know.
Are they different parts of you?
Yes. I would say legitimately the best part is the hiking. Maybe. Then the worst part is either in the summer it's too hot where I live, or in the winter it's too cold.
I've also heard it's incredibly expensive in the cities over there.
Well, I mean, yeah, I'm looking for places to rent, and like they're ranging between like 1,700 to 2,500.
Oh.
That's not in the places I want to live, because that's out of my.
I was watching a video from one of Linus Tech Tip's old employees when he was like, why I left them. And one of them is, this is the 4th most costly place to live in the entire world as a city. Which is kind of wild.
So if we just look at places to live in Toronto, the 1 bedroom is 489,000. 2 bedroom is 780,000. You can get a 1 bedroom condo for 1.2 million.
Wow.
4+1 house for 4.5 million. Yeah, they range.
They range. Darren Murphy, that you remember for 7 months. A picture of the girl and cat about to pounce is the proof that there is a cure for stupid. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Give them what they want.
That is Darwinism at its best, because if you're not smart enough to survive, then that line shouldn't continue. Those genes should be gone.
Yes. The problem that we had after it was around the Industrial Revolution is all mortality plummeted, and now there's a load of stupid people giving birth.
Well, I was arguing or debating more so with like Tugs about this on Wednesday. It's like a bunch of people should not exist if we didn't have modern medicine. It's prolonged people's life, allowed people that don't typically exist. And it's okay that it's happened, because now that we have this access, but once that technology is inaccessible.
But you also got a load of people who should have retired a long time ago, holding with their dried up dead hands to power that they can't let go. Like, I don't know, Bob Iger, Kathleen Kennedy. These are people that should have retired a long time ago and let better people take over, but they're just clawing on for as much money as their cold dead hands can actually grab onto. And it is, Linus Tech Tips is in Vancouver. It's the 4th most expensive city in the entire world.
Oh, yeah. Vancouver has been notoriously expensive since even when I was a kid. So.
It was like I just couldn't afford to live there. I was never going to own a house there, so it was best off leaving.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Big Morg for $4.99. Wait, did Disprove get a haircut? How about that Cosmere and Apple news?
Yeah, did you know Disprove got a haircut 2 weeks later?
Got a haircut?
Shad legitimately on FNT before we started was like, "Hey, Disprove, you got a haircut? When did that happen?" It's like over a week ago. It was actually like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah,
he was there.
A month ago.
I think I had it done on the Saturday, so it was like two weeks ago. And then Chrissy, about halfway through FNT, went, "Have you had a haircut, Disprove?" I was like, "Oh my god."
Yes, he got his yearly haircut, people. Move on.
Also, I don't know whether you've got the Cosmere stuff. I did leave a link in, which we can either talk about or I could briefly mention. Brandon Sanderson and Apple.
Oh, yeah. I do. I had
okay,
that
well, we
ready
can
to
talk
go.
about that after.
Yeah. Thrud for $1.99 nose hair tax. I had it up. I gotta get it again.
Is that payment? Is that payment to wax yours? Is that what that one is?
No,
I'll
just
do it if you want.
Like it's like wax me, daddy.
Yes, my name is Daddy.
That's what Ian says to X-Ray. TJ's been a member for 6 months. Thank you. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. I've become so cynical that I have zero sympathy for any of these idiots being ended. Idiocracy was a doc. WTF? Yeah,
it's such a true thing. So many people have noticed it that people are now getting annoyed at the idiocracy thing, but it is true. I received a top secret message, this literally in my feed now. Message from Starfleet. The only word I could understand was eggs. Really? Sounded like the message was crumbled.
Oh no.
I love a good egg pun. I'm gonna let you leave it there.
I only showed it because it was literally in my feed now.
It was a new one. Bama Digger for 5. I worked at Exxon. That's how it's pronounced, right? Valdez oil spill. Women were not allowed to go to the beaches during their monthly visitor because of the threat of bears.
Bears are attracted to that stuff. So yeah, you got to be careful.
Mhm.
Yeah. And TJ, thank you for the 19.99. I shaved my ears and used tweezers to rip out my nose hairs. Ow. I can't stand having hair growing out of these orifices. I even have to trim my eyelashes. They're constantly getting
What?
tangled. So annoying. Well, that sounds like a
Wait,
nice problem to have.
See,
as a
that is
girl.
something I wish
And
I
then-
had.
They quit smoking.
No, I do the same. I have really long eyelash hairs, and I can feel them getting like tangled around. And so you will see me. Sometimes I do it on stream. I'll go like this, and if one is like really massive, I just pull, and because it's so much longer than the rest, because it
Wait,
tangles
are you
around the
saying
other hairs.
Eyebrows or eyelashes?
Eyebrows. Yeah, sorry.
Okay.
I was like, how are your eyelashes getting tangled?
Well,
oh my god.
I don't know if you noticed at the start of the stream, I was also pulling my eyelashes out. That was at the start. That was on the stream at the start.
Of course, men have the longest eyelashes, yet they don't even need them.
Well, otherwise they fall out and they go in your eye. So like one would, you know, when you suddenly, this feels weird, and then I just go along on it, like pull any of the loose ones out.
I've never done that. I want to keep as many eyelashes.
Otherwise they fall in your eye if they start getting loose. So
Mr. Richlow for 10. My non-smoker friends like the smell of my cigar smoke. Pipe tobacco smells like coffee and chocolate. Also, X-Ray, were you about to say that you give people waxes for their wedding nights?
I will say that the men that typically come in are like middle-aged or closer to the elderly age. Post-divorce, they think that's the cool thing to do, I guess, maybe.
no, it is
At least
as
I've
you
experienced.
no as you age, there's a biological thing where you start losing hair on your head, but your hair grows everywhere else, so you start growing hair where you never needed to. So your hair and stuff out your ears, nose, all that stuff does grow as you age.
Oh, I meant in the nether regions.
I imagine that grows as well. I think it is just a biological thing. As you lose hair on your head, the rest of your body hair just grows. So probably all of it.
Yeah. But to kind of go back on what I was saying, the one wax that I think everyone should get is the butt wax, because I don't know how men have hairy butts and not wipe their butts clean. Like, how do you do that with toilet paper? Ew.
We're getting
Don't
really
get your butt
real
waxed.
on this.
You're not a woman.
DJ Brony, big time for 2. 30% of Gen Z was aborted. That is genocide. Yeah, you know what? I actually just learned about that the other day. Like how much of Gen Z is gone because of that. That is awful. Yeah.
Yes, the most evil ideology in the entire world is feminism. It's killed more people than anything else.
Yeah,
Feminism has
it's not
killed
even a
more people.
joke.
No, feminism has killed more people than every single other war since the beginning of time has ever killed in all of human history. That's how awful it is. More babies have been aborted than all wars have ever killed throughout all of history. You can Google the
many
numbers
is
yourself.
that?
It's not even
What is
close.
that?
You'd have to Google the numbers, but it's a lot, and it's massively growing because every
It's
single year the sheer amount
disgusting.
of abortions.
Yeah. Feminism is a plague.
This is why whenever you say it, I always go by death count alone, and people are always like, "I don't think it's evil." It's like, I don't care what you think.
Yeah.
This is the simple
The
data.
facts are here.
If
Yeah.
you think that murdering people is bad, well, have I got some news
Hold
for
on.
you?
Yeah. No. It's gross. And we'll let Disbrew read this one. Monkey's trying to get you to laugh.
Which species needs toilet paper the most? The Klingons. Oh no! There's another joke. There was a joke. Did I show it last week? I had it pulled up if I didn't show
Might
it.
have.
Remember.
It was something like, what's the difference between what has toilet paper and Starfleet got in common? They both circle around the whole. Oh, it was something like they both circle around the
remember that
whole
one. I
wiping
don't
out
remember that
Klingons. Like there was something about that. I thought it was basically the same joke.
Oh, actually, Hurt says you did show it.
Yeah, it was something. It was something about circling the whole wiping out Klingons.
Oh my god.
And TJ for 199 says, "Nope, I'm talking about my lashes. I hate them." Yeah, he's talking about that
Oh.
lashes, not the.
I'll
The
take
brows.
them. Give me your lashes.
Yeah, right. And here we go. Here's the Brandon Sanderson article or little tweet that Disparu was mentioning. Could the next great fantasy screen franchise be here? Apple TV believes so. Do you want me to actually open the
To
link?
be honest. I've heard so much or so many people praise just him and the series of books, and
I need to read more of his books. I do. I have a few on Audible.
like Disparu, you're like a huge lover of a series, right?
Well, okay, so the actual article is probably better for
Oh, yeah, here.
the actual content, but it is so essentially, yes, unprecedented deal. This is he's going to be writing it. He's okay. So start at the start. The two properties that are starting with Mistborn is going to be a movie series, which I think is best. They're going to start with that. He's going to write it. He has unprecedented control over final say. He can say what's in it. He makes the decisions about it. Like I say, it's his screenplay. Nobody else has ever had this much control over a thing. Even the Harry Potter. She doesn't have this kind of level of access and just yes, no say on things. Because she doesn't write her own stuff or anything like that. The Stormlight archive is his big epic. That is his Lord of the Rings, his Wheel of Time kind of series, and that's going to be a TV series that's going to come afterwards.
Go ahead.
The Mistborn series, it already has everything that people could want when it comes to, like, it's already a female main character. Yet the first one isn't really a female story. It's just shown from her kind of lens, but the second two are. So if they make this is going to be like anything. That's like Wheel of Time. If you make Wheel of Time more woke, you will destroy it because it's already about as far as you can go in that direction. And a lot of people have been like, his later books have been more woke, and so they don't trust him on this. He has lost some fans as he's gone along with what he's done in his recent books. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So, I do think as far as Apple's concerned, it's if you trust him, this is the best option. Anyone else wouldn't have given this much power. Apple are renowned for they give a series time, they will renew a series that other people wouldn't, and they seem to be the most hands-off people to give them the most control. So I do think Apple TV is the best people to have signed with over at Amazon or anyone else. Well, they have a load of money, they're a bit more of a prestigious place, they make less series, but they're generally better reviewed and thought of than anyone else. The main issue with Apple is it's a bit of a dead zone. A series that makes it an Apple, very few people ever see it. But maybe it might be that his word of mouth, because he is the most prolific author, he's the most well-known fantasy author that's like still around at the moment. He's got all the biggest Kickstarters. He might be able to get people onto Apple TV to actually watch it for once.
Well, okay, so HBO, in my life, I've never really watched HBO series until Game of Thrones. So if Apple is so lucky and this show does so well, it might end up being what causes a huge increase of subscribers to Apple TV. Let's hope, I guess, or maybe they're hoping that. And I'm very interested to see how this goes because writers, we've seen George R.R. Martin just completely lose control of that. Who else? The Wheel of Time, Rings of Power, all like just having the writers and the producers and the director completely trash these properties. So I'm hoping with him having such a tight hold that they can do the series justice.
Yeah. I mean, it's always good when the actual creative mind keeps the control. Usually it goes in the right direction, but like I don't know much about Brandon Sanderson. I read the one book that I always forget the name of it. But I do plan on, I want to read a few more of his novels because I like the one I read. But if he is going like Disparu said into the like where he's going a bit too woke, feminist, whatever it was that he did that made him lose some fans, that kind of sucks. But hopefully the books that people do like, he just he sticks to the main story. He doesn't change it too much. I feel like he wouldn't. If the books did well, the story did well the way he wrote it, then he should put that on screen as well. It just
What the issue? He's already spoken about how he would race swap characters in Mistborn if he ever got it in a series. There are warning signs, but this is a case of okay. Let's say that you don't like what he's done. You already think he's going more woke than he was, but you liked his previous books. I still think that's an improvement over the current people in Hollywood, because they're also already woke, and they would also do all of this stuff. So, at least you know that Brandon Sanderson can write, he's got talent, he knows how to make a series. So even if, like, you think he's going to shove more of the messaging in, is it going to be any worse than anything else? Like, this will be a talented guy writing it, right? And it will be... The way it's written, he's got almost total control. So... if it dies, it's all on his back. And I think that will make him put a lot of effort into it, make sure it's right. People bring up, oh, well, he was done in Wheel of Time. No, he was a consultant, and they only listened to him on one thing, and that one thing massively improved the show, which was the first fight in episode 1 between Lan and Moraine. Well, with Lan and Moraine. That was their best interaction out of 3 series, and he was the one that gave the notes. So, I think with him, you will get masculine, heroic archetypes and stuff. And no doubt with Apple, mind you, with Apple you have things like Dark Matter. Dark Matter was it was a great series. A lot of people like stuff like Severance and things. I don't, but a lot of people like that. A lot of people liked the Silo series. Again, I didn't, but a lot of people do. So I don't think there was a better option. Put it that way.
I don't think other places would give him that much control either.
I feel like I need to start watching Apple TV because there was it Pluribus? That was the one
Pluribus.
Pluribus. That's the one I wanted to watch, and that's done now, right? So if I got it, I could just binge it. Is that over?
Well, yeah, that's done the first season.
Well, yeah, first season.
I still recommend Dark Matter more, just because one thing Apple TV has a tendency to do, which at least won't be the case here because they're from books, so they actually have stories. A lot of Apple TV shows are mystery box series, which Pluribus is, Severance is, Silo is. Dark Matter is a complete story in one season, and now that it's getting a second season, but you could have just watched it and be satisfied with one. So I would always recommend people start with that than... Pluribus and shows like that seem to have an interesting premise, but that's about all they've got.
It doesn't land right, because then if it's just mystery after mystery, it's okay. Well, we need answers. Otherwise, it's not satisfying. I hate walking away with more questions.
Severance, 2 series, it hasn't explained anything.
Yeah, I'm actually annoyed by it, and if this next season doesn't answer more, then I would say I'm out. I'm hoping. I'm so hopeful. And it hurts.
I know it hurts to be hopeful in this climate of Hollywood, and yeah. Well, hopefully this does well. I know quite a few people that are pretty excited for this, so we'll see what
makes
happens.
me want to read the books to prep myself for it.
And if anyone wants the numbers from before, Wikipedia, which has listed all of the different wars from 500 BC to now, well, this was to 2023, you're going to have to think of the last couple of years, is 570 million in total. The amount of abortions since 1920 is over 1 billion. So it's over double.
Yeah, that is devastatingly...
A war on fetuses.
Just sick.
And I would like to say one thing, and this is actually in a lot of movies and TV shows. They'll have like an assassin, and this guy will kill anybody. He goes out, he slaughters a load of people, he'll absolutely annihilate anyone. Then there's always like a little child, and he's like, I'm not going to do them. And then he turns against his masters to protect them. And now it's like, Ray, let's just get rid of them all. Like, you're worse than an assassin in movies. And I do think that this is actually why movies are now no longer interesting stories. Because if you don't actually value that kind of thing, you can't tell a story. You will always tell a story from a moral point of view, which is repulsive to the audience. On whether they agree with you or not, I think there's a base element of humanity there. It's like, this is wrong.
Yeah. Sorry, my brain.
I'm trying to deliver this. I'm trying to come up with an entertainment perspective on it.
Yeah,
It's
no,
like-
I'm sorry. When I'm like reading other like topics, my brain doesn't catch some things. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna find some things to show you guys that I have hidden away in morning
Oh
roast.
no,
Oh
she's-
no!
you're gonna be out with some most degenerate stuff that'll make Halle Berry have to
wait.
steady yourself on the couch.
I
I'm in my menopause.
I wanna.
Don't make me bring up the ovulation tracker.
Oh no.
You guys.
Did you know
what I
that
did
men have
last
been added to that now? There was a guy searching. He's like, how did I get added to this?
night? Oh. Okay. So we've all been in a job before where time is, you have to leave at a certain time and get there at a certain time, otherwise you're late, blah, 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 blah. Can you imagine getting this email? So what would you do if you got this email? Leaving early yesterday? Question mark. That's the title. Hi, Ryan. I noticed you headed out a little early yesterday at 4:57 p.m. While we appreciate your work, we need to make sure we are being fair to the rest of the team who stay until the end of the workday. To make up the time deficient, you can either take a slightly shorter lunch today or stay until 5:03 this evening. Let's make sure we watch the clock a little bit closer moving forward. We're a team. Thanks, Sharon.
Can I just point out that Sharon is my go-to name for just annoying woman, and it's like it's become real life. It's like, calm down, Sharon. It's like it's always been.
It's the new Karen. Oh my gosh. Could you imagine that? 3 minutes? Are you kidding me?
Yeah, you don't want to know what I do. But I will say, at least in most corporate businesses, they usually, if they don't like you, like Sharon here, they will nitpick at things like this because it is technically theft. You stole 3 minutes of pay and then they'll fire you.
DPD got in trouble for doing this because they fired a guy, and they fired him because they were like, well, you were like an hour late and you never reported it to HR. And it turns out what they done, because they GPS track him, they
Wait,
tracked.
is that legal?
Yeah, all of our delivery vans have GPS on so that the customer can see where they are.
Okay. I see what you're saying. Okay.
And they were like, you started driving home 30 seconds earlier, and it was literally seconds at a time each day, and they built it up to be like multiple hours, enough to get him fired. But they built this up over years, that while he was just working there.
Exactly.
Yeah. But
So-
this, you are right that this is like for firing and stuff, but you also have the fact that Sharon loves this. Like, Sharon is one of those people.
She's waiting for this.
She skips to work every day just because she's been given a little bit of power, and she loves ruling over everybody. Like, this is her happy place.
Yeah. Absolutely. She can't wait for someone to slip up, because really paying attention to 3 minutes is a little you owe us 5 cents. Thanks.
And
Well, a lot of jobs as well will just allow you to stay over. Like, if you finish early one, like a lot of jobs have flexi time. So yeah, you go home half an hour early one day, but you stay half an hour the next day, and that's fine.
Yeah.
So 3 minutes is just normal.
Yeah, some places even just like you punch in and you punch out, so then you know, even though
That's probably what's
happened.
happened here, because she's so specific about the time. I imagine there's some kind of tracking thing.
I did know of one case when I was working at the hospital where they tracked a guy's like coming in and coming out, because they have cameras and they have our badges, so they know when you badge out of the door. Because what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to finish your shift, then leave the department to go change. You're not supposed to, run out the door at like 5 o'clock like this guy did. So.
Well, this is what AI will lead to, because it will follow the rules. It will follow the rules exactly, and it will screw you over about literally everything. Whereas a human would look at you leaving 3 minutes. It's like, whatever, and it would have some kind of leeway.
Yeah, and the crazy part is, like, sometimes, and this has happened to me, where I work over my shift, or I come in early and start working, but they don't count that.
Of course they don't. No. But this is one of the like, HR is the worst thing that's ever happened to all of businesses, and HR didn't used to exist. It's only when the workforce started to become more diverse that suddenly now we needed a HR, because certain people started causing issues, and so now everyone gets complained about and all this. It used to just be a load of people, they'd understand each other. Yeah, they'd do the work. They'd make everything done. And as long as you had your work done by the end of the day, they're not going to pick you up over stuff like this. But then you bring in the social enforcers, who absolutely love being the social enforcer. They love checking other people's language. Oh, I'm sorry. Did you say an offensive joke while you're in the office? Well, someone overheard it and they got offended. Well, if I'm not talking to them, why do you care, you stupid tart?
So,
like, I am
like
so
work
glad to be
warriors.
away from HR.
They just want to create work for themselves. It's like those COVID officers during, well, during COVID in movie productions. They literally created a job for someone to be like, mask on, wash hands, this and that.
Oh
Wait,
my gosh.
what?
Yeah. That's
We had during that time, I can't remember what exactly, it was a load of police next to a big, massive sign in the middle. And it was, I think, it was something along the going into the park as a crime. I was like, no, it isn't. And then there was another, we are watching you. And then later on, they did, offense is a crime. No, it isn't. Like, there's a lot of police next to all these signs that just so they don't know the law. But it's just intimidation, and that's what that is. Those kind of people, you fire them because they destroy all the morale of your company.
yeah.
And if you start being like, you left 3 minutes early, well, they're not going to work for you. And what they'll slow down they will do the bare minimum. Because if you expect them to stick everything to the law, they will do exactly the minimum they have to keep the job. Because why should they try for you?
Work already sucks enough, right? Imagine having to walk on eggshells for reasons like
Because
that.
of freaking Sharon.
Yeah, because of Sharon. No, you don't.
It's always
He's right.
Sharon.
Morale will get lowered heavily when you have somebody like that in charge.
Oh, it's so annoying
Awful.
having to be around someone like that. And
Who hurt you, Sharon? Exactly.
Mhm.
Ba-
Probably
back-
less people than she deserved.
Back in the day, when I was a student, because we always had to be doing something, I would open a textbook and I would put my hand over my head and take a little nap while I'm staring. at the
I'm
textbook.
concentrating.
I'm concentrating really hard.
Funny. Let me get these supers here. Thank you guys. Jason Webster for an Australian 5. Type cricketer David Boone 1993 in Google Images. My mustache was like that not long ago.
What?
Apparently he had a massive moustache. I hope it's like an
Well.
80s adult movie star moustache.
It is.
It is yeah. I'm surprised you didn't curl it round and wax it.
Like
Oh
a
my god.
railroad villain.
It's like if you had one of those in the 90s, people would think you were an adult movie star.
Yeah. Monkey Hate Clean for 5. Sorry, Disp. I try not to tell jokes about Star Trek. They're all just warped.
That made me sad on the inside.
Good try, monkey.
It has to be done in meme form.
Ken for 2. I did very much enjoy
We
Dark
already had
Matter.
the captain's log last week.
He's not done. I started Dark Matter. I've heard I have a few people I know that really liked that show.
Gets better as it goes along, and
Yeah.
It's one of those things where you don't see what happens coming, but it sets it all up perfectly. And it's one of the only Apple TV shows that doesn't have either a very strong message, like Slow Horses. God, that is just English propaganda. Maybe Americans don't know it, but over here I was like, I can't stick that. But yeah, it's not Mystery Box. It tells a full story in one season.
Oh.
I like TV shows that are based on books, because then they actually have a decent writer that sold a book that a load of people like, and so you actually have a good story, and I trust that a lot more now than Hollywood writers making their own.
Yeah.
Like Milking
Agreed.
Farm.
Oh, God.
Yes, I'd look forward to the Milking Farm series on Disney. It's probably where it's going to be.
Disney would be the place.
Yeah. Well, we've already
mean-
seen there was like adult shows on there before
On
someone
Hulu,
screenshot.
what
Oh
was
my
the
God.
the lady that was dying of cancer, and it was like the
I'm
sex
gonna
one?
go
What
on
was
a
that?
sex spree.
Oh yeah, I divorced my husband so I could shag around the world.
Oh my gosh. Ian, thank you for the 50 pounds. Disparu on the ovulation tracker peaked around Willow.
That's when my ovaries exploded.
That's when he started lactating.
That's when I tried. Unfortunately, it never happened.
Yeah, tried. That's right.
Just gave myself a headache because I don't think that happened though.
TJ, thank you for the $4.99. I'd say about 90% of what I watch is here on YouTube, like this show before Flashcast every Saturday. Love my tubers in this corner of the
Nice.
internet. Thank you, TJ.
Me too. I watch a
Yeah.
lot of YouTube.
Mhm.
Same.
Yeah.
And Ken, for another 2, I also enjoyed The Expanse.
Never watched it.
I like some series of The Expanse. The moment the rings opened up, I didn't like it after that. But I enjoy because what I cared about was the alien virus, and the moment that vanished, the entire series seemed to be about nothing. I didn't really get it, but it was good at first.
I'll have to check it out. I've heard pretty good things about it.
Well, I didn't even watch it to the end because I think Gary watched it, and it's like they don't even talk about that. I was like, but I was only watching for the alien virus. I didn't get an answer. I didn't find out anything about it. It's like, yeah, they don't. It just goes. So well.
So I'll never watch it then, is what I'm hearing.
Yeah, that's what.
Well, it isn't. It is interesting. It just, I would stop, and it just feels like a cliffhanger.
Yeah, I don't like that. I hate being left on a cliffhanger. Like there's a mystery that never gets solved, and
It's one of those things. It really wants to be like a deeper show, and what it thinks is deep is like intergalactic politics. It's like a zombie movie where they're like, yes, well, this isn't actually about zombies. It's about the interrelations of the humans.
Oh.
Don't make a zombie movie then, you stupid tart. Like, this shouldn't be about intergalactic politics. It's about an alien DNA weird reproduction thing. And it's like, no.
That's
Now we're
Starfleet.
now we're going to talk about like Mars going to war with Earth. It's like, oh, piss off.
see, I don't want your.
I could turn on the news if I
soap
wanted that
opera.
story.
Oh my goodness. Well, what do you guys have going on this week? Tomorrow, what are you doing extra? You got your Sunday fun day stuff?
The typical stuff. So I think in the morning we got crocheting, and then a Sunday fun day in the afternoon. And Forbidden Frontier in the evening, 5:30 p.m. Eastern. And I believe next week I'm gonna try to finish 5 Hearts Under One Roof 2.
Wow.
Or at least play it again.
I'm surprised you didn't finish that yet.
Well, and then I want to finish Silent Hill 2 before Resident Evil comes out. And we're going into February tomorrow, so it's time's a
It's getting
ticking.
that time. Yeah, 24th. 24th is when it comes out. Oh, I can't wait. What about you, Disparu? What movies? What videos do you have coming out?
Starfleet Academy, a video about why actors would be far better off if they just shut up.
Sounds great.
Well, Bill Maher said something about it, and it was that he was about politics, but I think his point still stands for Hollywood. But I didn't want to do it because I'm like, well, I can't really remember good examples off the top of my head except the ones everyone already knows. And then over the last 4 or 5 days, all these actors have just decided to crawl out the woodwork and give the worst takes imaginable. So I have plenty of examples for it now.
Ian, why don't you do Brightheart?
I will do Brightheart at some point.
I do too, Kara. Sorry, go ahead. Brightheart.
I will do. At some point, I'm probably just gonna film Brightheart and then wait until it's like I can't be bothered to do a video, and I'll just edit it.
Yeah.
It's not a
Well,
video
it'll get
that'll do
done.
well. It'll just be a filler thing at some
Just
point.
for fun. Yeah, it'll be
Like,
when you have nothing to review.
There's just a dead area of topics, and then Brightheart comes out. And it's just this fat woman spinning around people. That's what the movie is.
Yeah,
She's a.
I never watched.
If you imagine Black Widow, after she's like 45 and about 4 times her own weight, that's the movie. And then there's just some random woman who keeps like talking about how many men she's banged constantly. It's very strange.
Sounds it.
There's a scene where they're eating food off a man, like a naked man.
Oh,
Like they're using him as a table.
Ian commands it.
Is this like that happened in Sex and the City? Remember when Samantha put like sushi on her naked body?
I don't want to know what cover, like what.
He's like, don't know.
She was naked. She was naked. Gross. I know.
No, but
You
this
should've
is a
said-
dude, right? So what do they stick on there? Like a hot dog?
Oh, a bun. A bun. Just the bun of a hot
They're
dog.
probably on his buns.
Or maybe they rolled it into a burrito shell. Was it a hard or soft taco shell? Okay.
They just put like an ice lolly on it or something.
Donuts, yes. You know, like in those those weddings where they have those like pegs on a wall and
It's just a corn dog.
Child.
Oh my gosh. You're derailed right at the end.
Yeah, ratatouille, yeah.
A hand roll, guys.
That's funny.
Oh no.
And well,
You're
next
supposed
week
to
I'll
let
be
the
doing my
ice lolly
normal
melt,
gaming.
not chew it.
Speaking of Resident Evil, I'll be finishing 7 this week, and possibly starting 8. I think I can finish both before 9 comes out. That'll probably be the only games I'm playing besides like the co-op ones that I do. But yeah, that's what I got going on. Just gaming, catching up on
Okay.
stuff.
Are
Yeah,
you not
that's it.
interested in the Stranger Things? I can't remember.
Oh,
what it
Dead
is.
by Daylight.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. Besides co-op, I'll be doing like co-op with that. I'll probably play. Maybe
Is the guy still
tomorrow.
OP or have they balanced him?
I haven't purchased it yet. So I played the test beta or the test build, whatever it's called, and yeah, super OP. But that's why they do the test betas to like get people's opinions and see how they play. And then people are probably complaining heavily
And then
about
they release him OP so that everyone buys the expansion, and then they nerf him afterwards.
They nerf him. They did that with the Alien. Oh, they've done it with so many. So I'll let you know. I'll probably actually be playing that on Monday. So I'll let you guys know how the chapter is. It's probably going to be pretty good. I liked it. I played the test one and it was pretty fun. But I'm gonna send you guys over to Jay. He's playing Fortnite. Maybe I'll hop in their Discord and say hi if I don't fall asleep. But guys, thanks for hanging out. We will see you.
We just get a H.
We will see you next week.
Bye.
I'll see ya.